take off.
Ooh. Hey, Swag.
What's going on, Melody?
I've been enjoying this beautiful Sunday. I mean, well, it's beautiful to me, but it's a rainy day here in Jersey. How about you, Swag?
Yeah, the weather is nice up here as well, but they say it's supposed to be some scattered thunderstorms later. So, but all in all, it's still a good weather out here. Nice degrees, you know what I'm saying? It ain't been hot like it's been the past few days. Like, whoa!
Oh, yeah, here too. We had a really bad heat wave. I think we did hit 100 degrees.
Shoot, I think the highest we hit over here was like 89 and 90. I'm like, Lord have mercy, it's hot.
Christ. Well, when you were here, shout out to you for coming to Jersey. But But when you was here, it was hot. Well, it had to be almost like 90 or even more than
It,
that.
it was very, very humid up there. I will say so myself.
And I know you wasn't expecting that for
No,
Jersey.
I wasn't, and plus, my brother had on his hoodie because I kept on hearing conflicting reports about how it could potentially rain and then do this and do that. So I'm like, even though it's hot as hell, I'm glad that I got it because if I didn't wear it, then it'd been raining. Then it's like, oh my God, all my clothes would have been soaked. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, you were a little overdressed, but you still look good. Cause I'm like,
Right.
it's hot out here. Like,
I know. It was a couple times I almost took the hoodie off, man, because like I said, it's not like I wasn't, decently dressed underneath. It's just the fact that I got so comfortable wearing it. It was just like, yeah. But of course, later in the night, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too hot. So I was like, all right, great.
yeah, I got a little cooler. It was appropriate for the hoodie you had on.
Yeah. You know it. You know it.
But I'm glad you had a good time. I sure
Yeah.
did.
I know, man. It was fun, yo. Like, we never really got a chance to really recap what had happened with that. Like, maybe we could do that on a later show or something. Who knows? But
Yeah.
it was dope, man. Like, the experience was crazy.
Yeah, but you already know we got that footage of me and you doing our 15-minute stream.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we definitely got to put that out for y'all, man, because y'all ain't gonna believe that one, So
Yeah, no, it was definitely a movie. We had a great time. It was awesome. Trust me, you'll see.
it really was, man. Like, it was one of those kind of experiences. Like, yo, is this really happening, my guy? Like, we really like sitting this close to each other, having a conversation, talking about the stories and everything, upcoming projects that we got going on. I mean, it was crazy, yo.
It really was. And shout out to Baloo TV for making this all happen.
Right. Because it wouldn't have went down without him, I'll tell you that. Because, like I said, that wasn't really a part of my agenda in the beginning. So the fact that boy hit me up, asked me to come through Jersey, I found out I had some free time. So I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and pull up, man.
And yo, he pulled up all the way from Ohio. That's the G move right there. That's gangster.
Yeah. You already know, man. I had to show up and show out for everybody. I had to show out for the homie Blue. Like I said, shout out to that man for showing nothing but love and hospitality the whole time I was there. And the time I was there, he was like, man, I wish you could stay longer, man. We could kick it more. I was just like, yo, man. Whenever I come back down, I'll make sure I have an extended stay instead of just being on a weekend.
At least a whole full week, a whole 5 to 7 days. You'll be good because you can see our lifestyle and the things we do. Like, we party heavy here in Jersey. So, we gonna go karaoke. We gonna hit the bars. I don't really do clubs like that anymore. That was like in my early 20s. That's when I was really hitting the clubs, 21 to 25. But, now that we're our age now, we do lounges, we do karaoke, we do bars, but we always have a good time. So I can't wait till you come through for another week. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I just got to figure out the time frame because, like I said, the only time I know for sure that I got a week off is around in October, and I don't know if y'all want to wait till then. So
no, we definitely have to do something for the summer again. So maybe we can come to Ohio to you and you can show us a good time.
Hey, man, all I got to say is just let me know when and I'll get everything in motion.
Most definitely. But look, the music stopped, Swag.
Yeah, I peeped that. So y'all know what that means when the music stopped playing, yo.
It's time! For the thousands in attendance and and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm always hype when I hear that.
Oh yeah. I always get pumped hearing that because it's time to get ready to rumble, and I am in such a great mood today.
Yeah, me too. Especially because we haven't streamed in a while together.
Yeah, yeah, because for the past few days, a brother kind of been on ice. I couldn't really do nothing with my channel because with the if y'all caught my last stream, y'all know what happened with me as far as the copyright strikes go. So I
Oh, yeah.
couldn't really do anything.
Wait, but it's been more than 48 hours. Did he take care of those copyright strikes?
It's funny that you mention that, Melody, because I have an announcement to make.
Mm-hmm.
As of today, old boy hit me up and he has officially confirmed to me that he has removed all the copyrights off of my channel.
Woo, that is awesome. I'm so excited about that. I think that deserves a round of applause, don't you, Swag?
Yeah, I think it do. Hold on. Let me find it first, man, because I got a whole lot of stuff in here. But yeah, it definitely deserves a round of applause for real, because I didn't know whether or not dude was gonna ever remove it, but the fact that he did, I'm like, man, thank you, God.
Thank you.
There it is.
Congratulations once again. That's awesome that he was cool and down to earth enough to do that, even though
Yeah,
your ex manager kind of messed it all up for you. But
yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, I really appreciate old boy for doing that, man. Because like I said, I I wasn't really expecting it, even though that's what I wanted to. But it's like you can't really be too picky. Like I said when I told him my email, I just wanted to apologize to you and come to you as a man and just let you know this was my fault. I should have caught on to what dude was doing in the first place, and I will never upload your content again on this channel or anything like that. And the fact that dude was so reasonable with me, and we basically was chopping it up through emails. So the fact of the matter is, it's like he was so understanding, so willing to negotiate, do all this stuff. Like, and then to wake up and see the email on my phone saying that I have successfully removed the copyright claims off of your channel. Like, man, hold up, man. Let me read this email to y'all for a minute, man, because I'm just so geeked about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. I might even post it later in my community tab just in case the people that don't really get a chance to whatever. But yeah. Anyway, it says, "Hey," he actually used my real name. I'm not gonna say that. So yeah. So hey, killer, I have successfully removed my copyright claims. Moving forward, if you would like to re-upload my content, please reach out and ask, or we can arrange some sort of posting agreement. Good luck on your path to monetization. Let me know how I can help. Best of luck, Don.
Oh, that was so sweet. Wow. He was a nice guy.
I know, right?
Yeah, like that was all positive, nothing negative said. He didn't threaten you like, "Hey, listen, you do it again, I'm going to do this." He didn't do none of that. He came to you as a man like you came to him. That's dope. I'm feeling
Yeah, man. Me too. And then, like I said, who knows, man? Like, you might end up seeing a collab between me and old boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never know.
it.
Because he did ask me, let him know how he can help. And I'm like, hey, when I get a little bit more stature around these YouTube spaces, maybe me and you can link up for some content or something, you know?
or maybe you don't have to get more stature. Maybe he can help you now that you don't have a lot of subscribers because you just started. Maybe he can do a collab with you and share it on his community tab and bring his people over to you and say, hey, subscribe to Killer Swag 216.
Yeah, well, that's a damn good idea right there.
Right. He can help you now while you need it, not when you're established, you know.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it, man. But let me see what's going on. Like we didn't even address the people in the chat yet. Let's go. Let's go. We got the homie Happy Life in the building, man. Salute to you, my
Salute.
guy. Let's see what craziness he got to say today.
Mm.
Keke Palmer is a F buddy, none else. If she did that to me, I would text her in private and say the relationship is off, but I'm down to effing. That's it.
Mm.
And he has a follow up. As for Adam 22, I would have been private with it. She would pay me a lot of money to do that, to have guys blow her back out on camera.
We're going to get into these before we even answer your questions or address what you're saying. We got to get into it first.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like we can't just jump right into it, man. Because I mean, we just started the show, so. All right, then we got the homie Stoic one in the building. Salute to you,
Salute.
homie, man. Like it's so crazy, man. Like that boy really do be supporting, man. Like salute to you, man.
Salute. So it.
Yes, sir. Then we got the homie Chaos Rain in the building.
Thanks for coming. Salute.
Salute, homie. And then we got UFO Kamikaze One. What up, y'all? What's
Peace,
good with you, homie?
peace homie.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I
All
think
right, so far that's everybody. So,
before you get into it, let's just tell people to make sure you're hitting that like button and sharing. It's very important that you guys share because Killer Swag and I, looks like we're needing a little help right now, especially with the shadow ban and everything on my channel. And so please, guys, make sure you're sharing both streams. Comment, hit the like button. We need a lot of engagement. So please, if you guys want to help us out, that's all we're asking.
that's all we really want, man. And on top of that, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but Melody is itching closer to that 2K. So if y'all
Mhm.
really want to help her get there, make sure y'all share her content, hype her up as much as you possibly can because she is literally so close to hitting 2K right now. Y'all don't want to take that opportunity away from her, man. Just share the content, share the good vibes, man. Share the Killing the Sweetly, share the Sweet Melody Media vibe with everybody that you know, man. You
Yeah.
gotta have that.
So I'm 9 subscribers away from 2,000. 9. So I'm gonna need you guys' help.
Right, man. Oh, we got the boy Huscular and Muscular, the residential freestyler of these here parts.
Salute.
Salute. He said, I thought y'all was going to send me off again. Oh my God.
No, not at all. Don't be so
Nah, bro.
negative.
Yeah, man. I mean, you see, we here, Huscular. So what's your problem?
Yeah,
We
shouldn't be
right here, dog. We
no.
right here. We're giving you your killing them sweetly fix right now. So
Mm-hmm.
ta-da!
So yeah, hustler, you have a channel. Make sure you're sharing this on your channel, letting everybody know that we are live and to come and subscribe.
Exactly. Everybody that's either watching from the clouds or everybody that chooses to comment, make sure you sharing out the stream to everybody so that they can come in and partake into this lovely conversation that me and Melody are going to have. And of course, we're going to invite you guys in on the conversation as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be no Kill 'em Sweetly without you guys because the love that you guys have shown us since we both started this journey is crazy. So that's why I say we need you guys to help us out more than ever. I'm like Goku with the spirit bomb. I need your energy right now.
That's it. We really need your energy. We need your support. So come on and get us into that algorithm like we deserve. You
Right,
know.
man. Yeah, because I mean, it's too many people that I see. I guess, and this may sound like a little shade, but I don't really care. I see so many people around here that have such little personality, and they don't really bring too much to the conversations at hand. But yet they always get pushed to the algorithm because they always partake in some F stuff. You
Right.
know what I really want to say, but YouTube be on that ish. But yeah, they be partaking in that fake stuff, man. And at the end of the day, man, y'all got to start representing the real, man, because we trying to give y'all that real, raw, uncut content, baby.
That's it. Real raw. These are real conversations between two people with chemistry. We're cool peoples for real in real life. So this ain't no fake dynamic right here. This is real swag right here. Okay.
Uh-huh, exactly. Oh, your birthday was yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, and so many more. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. Yes,
Yes, salute to you, homie. Hope you celebrate it, man. So go out and do something.
exactly. But if you
Yeah.
didn't, we'll celebrate here, right here on the stream.
Yeah, we got you. Kill 'em sweetly got you covered, man. If you didn't celebrate it, we got you. 39 years old slash young. Hey
You're
man, you still young, bro.
still young. 39 years young.
Exactly. Like you still young, my guy. So you ain't got nothing to worry about on that note.
There's people out there in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You young.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
you don't got
Yeah, so you good, man. Besides, you ain't got a whole bunch of gray on your face yet, so you cool, man. And even then that don't even matter. So
it really don't. But thank you. Thanks for coming. Salute to you.
yeah, thanks for coming, man. Always showing support, man. Always being here front and center, waiting for whenever Kill 'Em Sweetly drop or whatever Sweet Melody Media drop. Like, we really appreciate that for real.
We really do. But you ready to get into the juicy story swag?
Oh, yeah, yeah, you already know.
Okay, so what is going on?
Yeah, man. So, as y'all already could tell by the title of what we gonna be talking about, we are going to be talking about the homie Adam 22 and his wife. Basically, Adam being a cuck. Let's just be honest, man. He just
Mm,
being a cuck. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wish I could have a video, but see, I don't know how No Jumper is with their content. I don't know if they want to, if they're on that copyright stuff. So especially since I just got off of a copyright stuff, I'm not trying to deal with that right now. So
mm-mm. No
like I
way.
said, so I'm trying to at least play it cool for a little while because the crazy thing is I did figure out how to share my screen, you know what I'm saying, on this StreamYard. So maybe on a later show I'll do that for y'all. But right now I kind of want to play it cool because the brother just got out of trouble. I ain't trying to get back into trouble. So
Right. Oh, so you
yeah.
figured out how to share it. Yay. With your tablet.
hmm Yeah, I
Mm,
figured it out, yo.
that's
Shoot, all I gotta do is just turn my stuff onto the desktop version and boom, it's right there.
okay. That's dope.
Yeah. But right now we talking about the homie Adam 22 who is married. Let me reiterate that. Married to
Uh-oh.
the homegirl Lena the Plug. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know about the No Jumper podcast and stuff like that. And if you aren't familiar, I'm pretty sure you probably seen his face because it's all over YouTube. Let's just be for real. And his woman, she's a very particular movie actress, so to speak. You know,
Adult
she
films.
yes, she does a lot of adult films. And she's also a OnlyFriends content creator. Now, y'all should know what I mean when I say that. OnlyFriends.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah. So for the most part, her and Adam 22, they have always been getting it in with each other on them adult films. It's always been them two, and they had an interview like a long, long time ago, and she was with the whole, going with other partners and stuff like that. But it seemed like in the beginning he wasn't with it. Because he was talking about like, I would much rather you just, just be with me and stuff like that. This might have been while they was early in their marriage or whatever, before they had their first kid or whatever. Like, who knows? It's
Mhm.
not like I really keep up too much with them because I just knew about this story because somebody had sent it to me. But
Mhm.
the fact of the matter is, now all of this time has passed, and Lena, which is her name, Lena the plug,
Mhm.
she has made a video which is probably going to be dropping, they said within the next 6 to 5 days, of her getting piped out by you know, a BBC. So
Oh wow! So you mean to tell me that not only is she effing other dudes, but now she's getting with black men with the BBC?
she is for sure getting that BBC action.
That
That
made
is what she doing.
that made it even more juicy.
Oh yeah. And then like, and a lot of people have been calling him Adam 22 a cup for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they say like, oh man, how you gonna let your wife do that with another man and stuff like that? It's just so crazy. Like I would never allow my wife to sleep around with another man, whether it's on film or not. That's just disgusting. What's going on, K Capo?
Capo.
What's good with you?
That's interesting. So, for those who don't know, Swag, can you give the audience the definition of a cuck?
Hold on one second. I mean, should I look it up or should I give my own interpretation of what a cookie is?
Well, give your own and then look it up. So let's see if you were right.
Okay, well, my interpretation of what a cook is the fact that you, as a married man or a boyfriend or however, you're in a relationship with a woman
Mm-hmm.
and you allow your woman to smash another man and you're watching your woman get piped down by another man.
So he was there while it was going on, or he saw it later on film.
I'm pretty sure he probably saw it later on in film because they gotta watch the stuff before they put it out. Now I just pulled up the definition of cuck. So let's see. The first definition is of a noun.
Mhm.
Is one, a weak or servile man, often used as a contentious term for a man with moderate or progressive political views. We act like a bunch of cucks who let them take what they want. And then two, a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, a cuckold. And
Mm.
then the verb portion, make a man a cuckold by having a sexual relationship with his wife or by being sexually unfaithful to him.
Hmm. Okay, so even if the woman cheats, he's still a cuck because she's sleeping with another man.
Um, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've never been put in that position, so I can't really, I can't really do that. So I can't really answer that question because none of my old relationships, I ain't never been a cuck, so I can't really speak on that.
Right. You had never been a cuck knowingly.
No, never knowingly. And then if she decided to ever, well, you would have to know you're a cook, so you can't be unknowingly. So the fact is, you would have to definitely know you're a cook
Oh,
because if you,
I'm
huh?
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you would have to know that you were a cook because anything besides that would just be considered just you cheating on a low. That's just what it is.
Oh, okay. So it's two different things. All right. So a cuck is pretty much he gives his wife or girlfriend permission to sleep with another man. That's pretty what
Mm,
makes him a cuck.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Cuck is another term for simp.
that's true. I mean, I guess there's many different definitions
Uh-huh.
for
Oh,
cuck.
and male, say corn stars, bruh.
Yeah, we're gonna say corn or adult film.
Yeah.
people.
Okay, let's see what he say. A cuckold is the husband of an adulterous wife. The wife of an adulterous husband is a cuck queen in biology. A cuckold is a man who unwittingly invests parental effort in juveniles who are not genetically his offspring. Okay, let's see what UFO got to say. A white dude's wife approached me in Walmart for some shit. I declined
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cat.
Well, I'm a okay, so I'm sure all of you guys remember the interview I did with ARC. And
Hmm.
rest in peace to him. He was a
Rest
good
in peace,
guy.
homie.
Now
Yeah.
he was saying, I'm gonna actually break that down into clips because in honor of ARC, because he's no longer with us. But he was
Hmm.
saying that he was having sex with a man's wife while he was watching. Like he was doing that for the cuck, I guess, or something like that. It was something crazy like that, to where he had the BBC and he was sleeping with a woman that wasn't black, and she had a non-black husband. So
Hmm.
I wish he was still here, because I know he would have had something to say on this.
Oh, definitely, man. He would have gave a lot of great insight on that too. So rest in peace to that brother. Gone too soon.
Rest. Oh yeah, he was the bull. So he was the bull for the cuck's wife. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Oh yeah, Mel, you were there. You remember that interview.
Of course.
He loves his ARC.
Yeah, rightfully so. He was the man.
He was. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, homie.
Yep.
But yeah, man, like it's just crazy to think about. And then on top of that, they did an interview right after that, as far as like dude even asked the man who piped down his wife for the movie, like, how would you rate my wife as far as like how was her, how was she in bed and stuff like that. And
Wow.
dude said that she was a 9 out of 10.
That is crazy. But she's a corn star. Like, what do you expect her to be? I mean, she's
Exactly.
professional. She does it for a living.
Yeah, like I mean, she know her way around some meat. So I mean, hey,
No,
I mean, let's
salute.
be
I'm sorry, baby.
salute Great Pill, baby.
Salute.
Yeah, man. Salute to the homie Great Pill in the chat, man. Popping bottles, sipping on that wine, man. That's what's up, my guy.
Cheers. Clink, clink.
Cheers, clink, clink. All
Back.
right, let me see. He speak on it before your interview. ARC knows he was in the BSM. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Big facts.
Hmm. But yeah, like, but what makes that situation so crazy though was like I think Adam 22 asked old boy like would he ever allow his woman to do that as far as like mess around with another man, whether it's on film or whatever. And dude basically said he wouldn't do it.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, bruh, Adam, you looking real bad out here. But then again, like, and I don't want to make this into a race thing, but I know a lot of white dudes are more into being cucks than black dudes are.
Absolutely.
Cause like I said, I can only speak for me, but I will never be cool with somebody piping down my woman. I would never do that. Like, no.
No,
I'm not with that. Go ahead, Melody.
no, I was gonna say I know that's right, because I know plenty of black men who would not be cool with that either.
Hmm. Yeah, like, cause if me, it's one thing, like if me and this girl are like dating or something like that, and I still wouldn't want to know about it, but at the same time, if it just happened to come up, it's like, okay, I mean, we're not necessarily serious, so it is what it is. But if me and you are like in a real relationship, committed relationship to the point to where we about to get married sometime soon, I don't want no man getting anywhere near you. The only man that should be getting anywhere near you is, besides me, is maybe your daddy, and other maybe people that you really cool with. But other than that, like any other outside man, no, that's for me. That's reserved for me.
Definitely. I just don't know how they do it. But I know this sounds weird, but it seems to me like Caucasian men in particular are obsessed with BBC. Like, Caucasians, period, they're obsessed with black men. Like, and they would love to see just to watch them do their woman.
That's
Unfortunately,
weird.
it's weird, but like you said, I've heard lots of them say that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna doubt you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they probably would want to see how the BBC is in action. But see, the thing is, there's a reason why there's a saying that's been going around for decades saying once you go black, you don't go back.
So do you think now she's probably like obsessed with BBC?
I mean, I don't know if you guys are really familiar with a streamer that be on Twitch. He calls himself Kai Sinan or whatever his name is. If I pronounce his name wrong, forgive me. I really don't care. But I saw a short on YouTube of him, and he was talking to Adam 22 on the phone, and he was just like, "Hey, yo, man, I got next." Basically saying like, "Yo, I want next to smash on your wife." But then I guess Adam didn't hear it, but dude tried to play it off like, yo, he said something completely different. But then I guess word got back to, the girl, and she was just like, Adam, what do you think? Putting a little, the side eye smiley face emoji, like, oh yeah. And dude was like, I cannot believe she just put that there. And this is a black man I'm talking about that said all of this.
Wow. See? It's crazy. I don't know what's going on in people's heads.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, because I remember seeing her, like, even before she got married to this Adam 22 guy, I remember seeing her being involved with, like, a content creator, DJ Academics. Like, he used to always have her on the streams, talking to her, stuff like that. And I mean, and this is just my opinion. I always felt like she probably always wanted to try BBC, but she just never had that chance until, recently. And now she's probably obsessed with it.
Well, the good thing is, at least she was faithful to her man, and her man gave her permission to do it. I mean, that's better than what you can say about some chicks who just do it behind their husband's back.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you got to give her credit for that, even though this whole situation is just weird all the way around. But
Hmm.
she didn't. It sounds to me like she didn't cheat on her man. He gave him
No, she
permission.
didn't because he fully knew what she was doing, so it's not cheating. And
Mm-hmm.
plus, he gave the green light for the BBC to like really put that thing in a chokehold. So
Mm-hmm.
well, Lena said to Adam in the interviews about the encounter, she was in pain for 3 days after she probably her I mean she probably was so used to Adam's size when she finally moved up. She probably couldn't take it right away. She's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
dude was probably giving it to her like crazy.
because we know most black men are hung like a horse. So, I mean,
Hmm.
they fetishize them. They gotta take that. Gotta take it. you know,
Hmm.
can't be
Right.
scared.
Yep. Let me
Gotta
see.
take all of that.
Black male celebrities gonna start making offers behind the scenes. Who is to say they haven't already been doing that before that? It's just now she's probably gonna answer them.
Facts, big facts. And I wouldn't be surprised if she been smashing black men, and she's just being open with it because her husband gave her permission. But she probably already had that BBC in her life on a
I'm
low.
pretty I'm pretty sure. But see, the
Mhm.
thing that a lot of people don't want to admit though is now dude done opened up Pandora's box. Because
Mm.
whether you want to say, oh, this is just for content, this is just for this, that, or third, you just opened up Pandora's box, my guy, because now she's gonna want to mess around with other dudes. And since they already done you know, put her thing in a chokehold. Now, if she was to get mad at you and if she mess around with them, and then she gonna be like, well, I don't know what you getting upset with me for. I mean, it's not like I didn't have sex with him before. Like, what are you getting upset about? So, I
Right.
mean, whoo, that's a slippery slope right there, man.
Yeah, he might as well just leave her alone because she used to it.
Yeah, but see now, I mean, but they got a kid together, so it's gonna be even tougher to do that.
That's true.
What's going on, Demetrius? What's good with you?
Demetrius. Hey.
Yo, let me see. Let me see. My last ex said she had to get used to my.
You said no cap. You said no cap.
Oh yeah, he did say that though. He did say that though.
CAP. 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 Cap.
I love it. I love
Yeah, me too. And for future references, I ain't shortening nothing. I'm keeping it exactly the same length as always gonna be. So
it.
nobody bet not come to me talk about man shorten the cap song. Not trying to hear it.
Nah, definitely not trying to hear that. But
Uh,
see, you see what us black and Latina women been going through all our lives, dealing with black men.
oh, yeah.
Now it's your turn.
Hey, but a lot of the white girls, man, they love to do anything though. They just nasty.
Facts, big
Uh,
facts.
up, Rashad, look what you done did.
CAP. 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 Cap.
Hey, Rashad Lewis.
What's
Salute to
good
you.
with you, man? Yeah, well, salute to you, homeboy. All right, let me see. They not breaking up because of this because Adam been smashing other chicks also, so now they can be open and free with each
Good
other.
point.
I mean, yeah, that is a good point. But let's be honest though, like it's gonna come a time where dude is gonna get real jealous because of all the dudes she's piping, man. Like I mean, whether most dudes want to admit it or not, man, we are very territorial when it comes to women. Like once we know that this woman is ours, we don't like the idea of another man coming around or a woman. It's just not
Right.
no. Like
What
I said, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, what was you about to say?
I was saying what I'm guessing is that he don't really like her like she think he does.
Probably.
Because for a man to just let another man do that to his wife, whether she's a corn star or not, it's just like you just giving away your goods. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's yours. That's supposed to be yours.
Right.
You know, how can you give it up so easily?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And plus, a lot of people will always be like, well, she's a corn star, it comes with the business and blah 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 blah. But it's like I don't know about a lot of these other dudes, but if I can't satisfy my wife and she got to go run to these other guys with these huge schlongs, man, nah, man. What? Hold up. Sorry, killer. You need to be at Swingers Park. Okay, Mel. All right. Could you share your man melody or is it that off limits? Melody, that's for you. That ain't for me.
Oh, sorry,
She's
I was
pro-
on mute. I was on mute.
uh, mm-hmm.
We need to get a sound bite saying hell to the no. Hell no.
Oh,
Hell no. What? Can I share my
well,
man? He's
I could
on
use this. I could use this.
Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
exactly. No. How about you, Killer?
Well, well, as
Can
far as
you?
me share my woman,
Mm-hmm.
no. I'm very selfish when it comes to who I'm with.
Same here. Can't do it.
Like, I mean, it's just me, man. Like, and plus, you got to realize something too. Like, once you know that your woman has been caressed by another man and piped down by another man, it's not gonna be the same as it once was. Like, you're not gonna be able to look at your woman the same. You can lie to yourself and say, "Oh, well, we could get through this, and that I could continue to love her like I've been loving her." But even though you probably was not there to see it, just the fact of you knowing that there was another man that laid his hands on your woman,
Right.
it's not gonna sit well with you, bro.
At all. And then just thinking about, I can't even think about my man just like having oral sex with another woman, or, you know, giving it to her like he would give it to me. Like, it's just crazy, just the thought of it.
Yeah, and then plus it almost kind of make you think like, damn, this person had to step away from me to go find what they felt they looked for. So I'm not good enough for them
Right.
to reach the climax. I can't let them. I can't help them get to that happy ending. Like,
Exactly.
damn, you know.
It's like, what am
uh,
I doing wrong?
exactly. Nah, we haven't seen it, Demetrius, man. But shoot, I know I ain't seen it. Okay, Mills, what you talking about? It's 2023. Everybody share. You just don't know about it, killer. I mean, as much as I want to disagree with you on that, man, with these women out here nowadays, man, you just never know.
Oh yeah, these women. I mean, I think everyone's selfish, but it's just about the cheating behind people's backs.
Right.
You know, nobody's like willingly doing this.
Mm-hmm. And then
Oh,
we got the
some
home.
people.
Yeah, some people. Exactly. I'll share a woman, but not one. Exactly. I would never share my woman. Like if me and this girl are in a real relationship, ain't no other dude. Like, no. I would get upset if a dude caught himself trying to grab her on the ass. Like, no, that's not gonna happen, bro. Like, get away from that.
Right. Like, I know men that don't even like their woman to dress a certain way,
Hmm.
you know, because other men will stare. Hi, Pablo.
Oh, oh, yeah. What's going on, man? What's good with you, Pablo?
Got Pablo in the building. Salute.
Yeah, salute. Let me see. What's good with you, Hatch Dragon? I see you in the chat, man. What's good with you, homie?
Peace.
Yeah, it's definitely nasty, man. It's definitely nasty culture.
It's disgusting because you never know. A condom can break, and your partner can bring you home something that you can't get rid of.
Hmm.
Or even worse, well, not worse, but just as bad, they can bring home a new baby.
Hmm. And then you gonna end up with a Maury type of situation and don't know who the father is.
Exactly. So it's the whole thing is just disgusting to me. Even like
Hmm.
polygamy, I don't believe in that either.
Yeah. I mean, but I see that now more so on the rise than, the swinger stuff because now it's just, either one dude with multiple women or one woman with multiple dudes and stuff like that. It's like, I mean, I don't know how they do it, but I'm like this. If you like it, I love it. It just ain't for me. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? So,
Yeah,
like
it's
I
not
said,
for you.
yeah, man. I'm just selfish, man. I just like the idea of knowing that when I touch my baby at night, when we in the bed together or whatever, like even we ain't even necessarily got to be having sex or anything. Just the fact of knowing that me and her watching TV, we cuddling, knowing that didn't no other man touch her while me and her are in a relationship, that puts me at ease. Like, of course, you can't control what happened before you. Like that happened before you, so you
Right.
can't worry about that type of stuff. But while you're with her and you are in that relationship with her and she's not messing with another man while she's with you, that puts me at ease because it's like, okay, at least I know she ain't messing with nobody with me. Like I said, I don't know what she did before me, but while she's with me and she's only with me, I'm cool with that.
Exactly, because you can kiss your partner like freely, like without worrying about whose penis she sucked or whose vajayjay he licked. Like you want to be comfortable with your spouse. You know,
Right.
you want to, and you don't want to be smelling your spouse like, oh, you smell different. You know, like,
Mm.
because that can mess
Right.
up somebody's scent, like them messing with other people.
It, yeah. And plus, people fail to realize this, and I've heard this being said multiple times in different spaces. Like when you like are intimate with somebody, you're exchanging energies with one another. So sooner or later, you may not even notice it right away, but like certain characteristics, you'll probably end up taking from your partner. Like that's like I've heard so many people say that over time, and it's just so crazy. And then now that I think about it, I see a lot of these girls when they mess around with these, rough, tough dudes, they be trying to act like, niggas too. And it's like, yo, like
Facts.
maybe it's something to what they say in the shoe.
Facts. Or, here's a way you can tell if your partner been with someone else. If they start doing different things, like when y'all making love or whatever, and they start saying, do this position, do that, like, damn, babe, we've been together for 5 years. Where'd that come from?
Hmm.
Like that's part of the way, you can tell if she been with other people. Or
Definitely.
right, or she might be dealing with a man with a bigger size than you have, and now you're not fitting like a puzzle anymore. It's too
Hmm.
loose, So
Right,
it's things you gotta look out for.
right. And just like my homie Demetrius just said, there's no point in an open relationship. It's just a glorified friends with benefits.
Exactly.
And then let
Good
me see
take.
what you about to say.
No, said that was a good take on it. He did. Yeah, that was a great take on it.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Killer, you don't know. Sorry, bro. LOL. She got side dudes you probably will never know. Bruh, I don't know where you from. You from Philly, but let's be honest, dude. You know the streets talk. So sooner or later, that's gonna get back to me. So
Mhm.
don't say I'll never know. Like, come on, my guy. That's one thing that has never changed throughout the course of time. People love to run their mouth. So it's going to eventually come around to me, and I will eventually find that out. So yeah, the only way I'll never know is if, like, let's say if me and her were to break up and she move out of state, then that'd probably be something I would never know about. But as long as we together, we both in the same city, and she messing around with other dudes, sooner or later somebody gonna end up slipping up and saying something, man.
But
People can't
girls
help
are
that.
grimy though. Let's say you had a girlfriend in Ohio. These chicks will
Hmm.
meet dudes in different states, get flown out, be dealing with them for like and she'll come back and you'll never even know.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
how
you're right.
grimy women are.
You're right. Dang, Mel. What you see it on the rise is women trying to do polyamory now, but it ain't on the same level as men with. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just like I seen a story like a couple months ago, and this woman, she had a husband and a boyfriend, and then she had another boyfriend. Like, I'm like, matter of fact, I seen it on Instagram. I was like, and I think they got it off a clip of a TV show or something.
Oh, I
And
saw that. I don't know if that's you think that was real?
I don't know.
Yeah, because people be making things up now just to get clout, so you never know.
Hmm.
Because
Yes.
what men are gonna tolerate a woman having multiple men? I don't think
Right.
that's a thing. I know the
Yeah.
opposite way around is a thing, but I don't know about.
Right. And then what make it so crazy, that clip that I seen where the husband and the other boyfriend was sitting on the couch and then she was going to the door to greet her other boyfriend. Just the fact that those looks that those two men had sitting in them couches, they was just like, oh man, another one? Like what the like come on, man. Like that's crazy.
Mel saying that he saw it too and it was real. Well, that's a shame for those men if they don't know their worth and they have to deal with one woman. That's crazy.
Hmm. Exactly.
I saw something else.
This coming from a Lizzo lover. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, Mel, they
Like
will never know. Oh, you were still talking about that comment?
no, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, they will never even know. Like I've have people, I'm not gonna call them my friends, but I do have associates who at work who tell me this all the time that they're dealing with other men in different states while their husband is spoiling them and taking them on vacations and stuff. But they're lying to their husband and saying that they're going on girls trips or going to like Virginia to be with family And even lying. Now, this is something that happens in the hood a lot. A woman is gonna lie and say, "Hey, this is my cousin Jeff," when that's really just their F buddy. That
Mm-hmm.
happens a lot in the hood.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Why do you think they come up with those terminology? Oh, that's my play brother, or that's my play sister, or this, that, and the third, or whatever. It's like,
right.
no, it ain't, man. That dude clapping your cheeks. Let's just be real.
Or another one, that's my work wife or my work husband.
Oh my God. I done heard that so many times at my job. It's crazy.
So,
I'm like, yo, like it's so many people like, hey, yo, killer. They be like, hey, because they don't call me killer, but I'm saying that because they place on my real name. But they be
right.
like, hey, yo, killer, man, yeah, let me go holler at my work right real quick. I'm like, what?
Your work wife, but you got a whole wife at home for real. Like,
Right, right. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm like, that's how BS gets started for real, yo.
right. Like, get out of here with that. Work wife,
Right.
work husband. That's ghetto.
Right as hell. I'm like, yo, salute to you, Ray
Right.
Hama. Salute, my guy. What's going on? And
See?
salute to you, Game Changer. Thanks for
Hi,
coming through, bro.
PC.
Yes,
Salute.
sir.
Oh,
Yes,
wait. What
sir.
Mel say? I see my name. He said, Melody, you don't think it's a thing because you've never been in that lifestyle or around those people. Maybe you're right. I've never been in a BDSM lifestyle and none of that, but I know it's a thing with the men. I know there's a lot of men who have multiple wives and multiple girlfriends, but how can the woman having multiple husbands or multiple boyfriends? That's an Americanized thing because that will never fly in those other countries.
Nope.
That's just a new American thing that happens here. But say you go to the Middle East and all that, they will slice. I don't know if I could say this because it's very, very graphic, but they will do something to a woman where they're gonna unalive her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If she even think about being with different men.
Oh
So
yeah, they
that's
don't play
definitely
about that.
no. So that's definitely an Americanized newfangled thing where the women is just messing with a whole bunch of men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a stupid thing that us Americans done got started anyway, because now you just done messed up the natural order of things. Like I said, you got people looking on the outside in and looking at us like we crazy. They
Mhm.
like, man, there's no way. As an American, I would never allow my wife to do any of that craziness because if she even thinks about messing with another man, I will chop her foot off. Look.
Exactly. And and it's not just talk. They really go through with what they say they're going to do in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that woman thing with the polygamy, I don't think that will fly anywhere but here. It's not an American thing. They've been doing this in other countries for centuries also. Really? Like what countries? Because I'm a researcher, Melly Mal. What other countries do they do this in?
I'm pretty sure whenever we open up the panels, he'll give a list.
Yeah, let's save that for the open panel.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
all in all, man, that this whole situation with Adam 22 and Lena the Plug and her messing with the whole collage of BBCs and all of them is just crazy.
Yeah, but I do think now that she got a little taste of that chocolate stick, I don't I think she's gonna sleep with more chocolate men. She's gonna request it because her boyfriend opened them doors or her husband opened that door. So now she's spoiled now. She's gonna constantly ask him, "Oh, can I get another BBC? Can I get another BBC?" So
Right. And then over time, this is going to be Adam 22 after like the 50th time Lena constantly asks him about this.
Oh, no. No.
Exactly. He done messed up now. It was just between him and her. Now it's between him and her and every black man in the hood for the
Yeah.
BBC.
Yup. Every single one. Whew, he put himself in that position. I can't even get mad at him. I can't even say anything about it. He put himself in that position.
hmm But what did Pablo say?
Let me see.
He was a corn star before they met. She been had the BBC. Did she? I don't know. I was under the impression that this was her first BBC because they were just doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, I don't follow her like that, so I don't know who she all filmed with, so I can't even say that. Like she's not necessarily somebody that I go about my way to be like, oh, let me see what Lena the Plug video then dropped. So I can't even say that.
Yeah, I don't know her like that. This is my first time ever hearing of her. Oh, he said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah.
never.
Oh, so they got them like that in Tibet, Africa, Asia, India, Mel. That's what you're saying, bro? It's all over there.
Okay. Well, hey, he knows. So maybe we were wrong.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine,
This chick probably
VA757.
was salute.
Salute.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. That chick probably got BBC way before now. I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure she did because she seemed way too comfortable around that dude, and before they even filmed the scene together. Because I think she had posted a clip on her Instagram talking about, guess who I'm filming with today, and then dude comes from the back and he starts smiling. He's like, yeah, I'm about to tear this white girl up, man. And she was
My
and
little
she was just
snow
so
bunny.
yeah, right. Yeah, this situation just shows what she's always wanted if she has. Of course,
Yes.
I mean, whether it's because she fetishizes BBC or she genuinely loves being on the BBC carousel. Like, I mean, you just either way, she wanted some BBC. Let's just be for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she loved that BBC.
I see too many people making excuses for Adam instead of just admitting this isn't a good look. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we've been saying up here. It's not a good
Mm.
look.
It's not a good look. Like I said, I would do it like, and there's a lot of people in the chat making excuses, but I ain't gonna say no names though. But let's just know I'm looking.
He is definitely a cuckold, and
Yes,
he needs to hold
observe.
that title.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
But
Well,
guys, oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say we done with that story now.
Yeah,
So,
we done. So let's get into the next topic, which is your girl, Keke Palmer and
ooh
Usher.
wee, ooh
Okay.
wee.
So I'm sure everybody heard the story already. Keke Palmer went to Vegas for her birthday to see Usher half naked and was all in his face, all over him, right? Cheeks all out. She didn't care. She was acting single. What did they used to say back in the day? She was acting single as a dollar bill
Yup.
up in Usher's face. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now her man did not like it because let's be honest, it was disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a lot to say about it on social media. He was pretty much saying, "Hey, that's not how a mother should dress and act when you have a family at home. You too old for that." He was just going on and on and on. And from what I understand, she didn't like it at all. She didn't like the fact that he came on social media and addressed her. And I do
Mm-hmm.
agree. He should not have came on social media to address the dresser. He should have took care of that in public because he kind of made himself look bad too by doing it. So now everybody look bad. Keke looked bad because she out there looking like a thought all up in Usher's face. Her man looked bad because the man looked like he's a simp over there crying on social media. So this is a bad look for everybody, and especially the kid, the new baby, because it's like, okay, my mom is out there with her booty all out in Vegas, up in another man's face, who's not my dad. So
Thank God that was still a baby though.
right, it's still a baby, but this is gonna travel.
Oh yeah, it's gonna stay around forever. It ain't going nowhere. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet.
Right. So by the time the baby is old enough, like in school, like kind of like Amber Rose situation where the kids were teasing Amber Rose's kid. Remember
Hmm.
that?
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. Yeah.
Right. The same thing is going to happen. Well, hopefully not. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But the same thing could happen with Kiki's kid. Kiki's kid can get bullied or teased when they're old
Yeah.
enough. So,
Yeah.
so what's your take on that whole situation?
Man, my whole take on that whole situation when it came about was this. Like, the fact of the matter is, if I was that dude in that situation, everything that would say on that social media post, I would say that to her when she came home that night, whenever
Exactly.
she comes home. Because, like I said, I absolutely, and this is just me talking, I absolutely agree with everything dude said in that post. It's just, I don't think he should have said it on social media. Because the thing about me, I like to keep my relationships private, especially
Mhm.
what goes on, because I don't want to let people into my home. Because when you post stuff like this on social media, you're basically allowing people into your home, and then they're going to critique how you're supposed to come about things. I mean, let's just be for real. Ever since dude done put the post out there, he's been getting destroyed by all kinds of women talking about he
Mhm.
ain't no good, he's this, he's that, he shouldn't be
Mhm.
worried about what Kiki's wear, let her be her, she's a mother, she's this and she's that. I'm like, but at the same time, even though dude is not married to her, that's a fact, he's not married, but at the
Mhm.
same time, they are still together. That is still
Yes.
his woman, and
Yes.
that is the mother of his child.
Yes.
So
And
it's
can I just say this real quick? I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to
Go
say
ahead.
this real quick to you. But another thing is, why didn't he go with her on his trip? Like, if he was so concerned, because I'm pretty sure he probably knew what she was wearing out the house.
Hmm.
Why didn't he go with her on a trip? Or why didn't she take him along? And that way, it wouldn't be as disrespectful if he was there with her, because it's,
Right.
it's like a situation where, hey, you can look but don't touch. Like, yeah, my woman look good, she's dressed like this, it's her birthday, whatever, but this is mine. And it can't be like that if he's all the way in one state and she's all the way in another, up in another man's face. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that, being up in another man's face that can make her do it nice and slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Exactly.
I'm just saying, man, like Usher, in a sense, was the original Mr. Steal Your Girl before Trey Songz ever thought to call himself that. But
Mhm.
let's just be honest, man. Like, if this was my woman and she was out the house dressed like that, first of all, she ain't going nowhere looking like that unless I'm on her arm. Like, now if
Yep.
she's with me, especially since if I bought her this dress or whatever, I'm like, baby, you can rock this all day long, but I'm gonna be right next to you
Pretty
just to
much.
let you know, like, yo, look, you can admire, but don't touch, bruh.
Hmm. And
Like,
I
you
I
can,
had situations like that, trust me.
mm-hmm,
Trust, where I was with
yeah,
my man, okay? The outfits he bought me, you can go, hey, I'm not ashamed of them. You can go on my Instagram and see when I went out. I had,
mm,
you know, cute little outfits on, showing a little skin. But guess what? Guess who was taking them pictures? My man at the time. He was taking those pictures, and he's the one that paid for those clothes, and people would look, but they couldn't touch. And he would even say it, like, I'm so proud of my girl. She looked good. She got the body to rock this. Why not just rock it? That was his whole attitude. But I was not allowed to wear those outfits out like on girls' trips or when he wasn't there. I can only wear them when he was there. You know what I mean,
mm-hmm,
Swag?
right. Definitely. Like I said, and I would definitely be the same way if that was my woman. Like, of course, I would, man, I would for sure be flaunting off my woman. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, yeah, this is my baby right here. Look how good she look. Duh, 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 duh. Like, what? But
Mm,
at the same time, don't ever come talk to her. Don't try to offer to buy her no drink. Don't say nothing. You know she with me, and she gonna be with me, and she gonna leave with me. So, like I said, I don't mind if you look, but you just better never put your hands on her.
Period. Or don't disrespect me. Like
Yeah,
you
cause
can
that.
look right.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. What was you about to say?
No, I was saying, yeah, don't disrespect me. And what I mean by that is if you with a girl and they know that's your girl, let's say you're in a lounge or something, or let's say the club, and the guy saw you walk in with that girl, but he still try to approach her or talk to her or flirt with her in front of you, then that's disrespect on the
Mm-hmm.
guy, you know. But
Right.
a guy is just like, oh wow, your girl, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, or I like her outfit, because that used to happen to me when I was with my man at the time. Like people
Mm-hmm.
would compliment me to him, like, wow, yo, you one lucky guy. Or they would ask, like, is that your woman? She got a friend? Like that was what a lot of people used to say. You got a sister? You got any friends that look like you? You know, if they were
Mm-hmm.
being respectful. But you don't just
Right.
wear those outfits out and without your man, so these men can be trying to holler at you and you out there looking like a thought. Because trust me, dress like that, ain't nobody gonna want to waste you up. They gonna wanna
Oh yeah, they just try to clap them cheeks all day, every day. That's all that is.
exactly.
But yeah, like the whole situation to me is just crazy. And then, like I said, what he said, he wasn't wrong, and what he said is just I wouldn't have used that means to do that. Like I wouldn't have posted that on no social media. And one thing he damn sure got right was the whole fact of how people on social media was ridiculing him just because he wanted his wife, not his wife, but his woman
Real fun.
to have some type of decency, because at the end of the day she do represent him, she do represent the child. So it's like he was right in saying what he said. It's just he should have never put that on social media. I would have either, no, it wouldn't even been a phone call, because no, I want you to see my face when I say this. I ain't FaceTiming you because you could easily say, oh, I'm going through a dead zone and it's gonna cut off. No, I need you to be in the same room with me when I say what I got to say to you. Cause it's like, cause then you'll know I'm dead serious about it. Because it's like when you out here and you know flaunting and he grinding on you singing. Cause I mean, let's be for real, Usher's doing his job. Cause this is what he do when he doing his show. This is what he does. So you can't really fault Usher for making women's panties wet. You can't do
Right.
that. But at the end of the day, I would not have put that out there on social media, because, like I said, I'm a private person. I'm not putting my personal business out there on social media. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I'm in a relationship and me and this girl are exclusive, there's going to be times, not a whole lot of times, but it's going to be times where I will be posting my girl and be like, "Look at my baby, looking all good and shit.
Of
This my
course.
woman." You know
Of
what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I heard you. No, go ahead, girl.
no, I was agreeing with you. I'm like, of course, like, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying.
Yeah, like I said, this is my woman. Hell yeah, I'm gonna post, pictures of her. But like I said, I ain't gonna do it all of the time, because, like I said, certain things that I have that the media don't need to see. But it's just I would never have put that out there like that, man. Because I mean, you got to have some type of decorum. And then, like I say, and I saw in the comments just not that long ago about how black women are taking up for this, derogatory, thing. And it's like, I'm not surprised, because they don't like being told what to do. But then in the same breath, these are the same women that always talk about they want a man of traditional values, but yet y'all want to walk around like 304s all the time and being told and not being told what to do.
Exactly. And wait, hold up. And I also saw something who said somebody headlined it. Keke Palmer's baby daddy is getting plenty of DMs from women after the breakup, after he dumped her. So, what's your take on that? Because I think as they should, like what she did was very disrespectful. So, I do
Oh,
think that he should get DMs. Good job.
oh, oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he probably getting hit up with some DMs and some other stuff as well, man. Because it's like a lot of women don't realize what type of man they got until he's no longer in the picture.
Right.
Like, because, like I said, this was a person, no matter how you slice it, this was a man who was helping you raise your child. And this is the same person that was like, you just a little while ago, you was talking about how much you love this man. about how you couldn't wait to do this or do that or whatever. Like you really was in love with this dude, but now you're talking about, oh, I could do what I want. I'm a mother. I this. She even got damn T-shirts marketed and it talk about how I'm a mother and blah 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 blah. And it's like, my God, like you only doing this for clout at this point. Like you really didn't care about. Like you really was looking for a reason to leave, dude, in the first place. That's what it looked like to me.
Yep. She on some Tia or was that Tia or Tamara? Tia Mari type
Tia
crap.
Mara, yeah,
She probably
yeah.
wanted to be single. That's why she did single-ish.
Yeah,
Because she wanted to be
she
single.
graduated from her marriage.
Well, from her relationship, because she wasn't even
Yeah,
married. You
I
know.
was talking about Tia, but yeah.
Oh yeah. And the crazy thing is, these women wait until they start families with these men, whether they were married or not. They wait till they have kids to start acting crazy.
Mm.
Like they're going
That's
through midlife crisis. Like, oh,
right.
let me dress like this and go after other
Hmm.
men.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy though? Especially in our time today, it seems like more women are willing to have babies than to be in real relationships.
Facts. Like some women will think it's cringe to say, "Are you gonna get married?" Like, oh, hell no. But they have like 6 kids by 6 different men.
Yeah,
I want to get
because I mean, yeah, think about that story with Tiny's daughter Zanique. Like she had came out and told the world that she was pregnant with child. I'm pretty sure she probably has since had the kid already. But
married.
she came out and said that she was pregnant. And then she said that the dude, the father of the kid, he wanted to marry her. Like he wanted to propose to her and everything. But she was like, oh no, I'm cool on that. I ain't trying to get married and nothing. I said, so you don't want to marry the man who got you that baby in the first place? Like
Crazy.
this dude clearly loves you enough to want to marry you. Because most dudes who are like, that ain't my kid. But he was like, no, I want to marry you because he really was feeling you type of thing. But the fact you like, no, I'm cool on that. Like, and I see more and more women out there that's just like that. Like they would rather deal with raising a kid for the 18 and 19 years than to be in a relationship with a man to help raise that child.
Yeah. I never understood that. Like he was good enough to give you a baby, but not to give you a ring. I just can't. Like, so you're telling me the condom can come off for a man that you don't want to marry? Like it's just mind boggling to me the way modern women think these days.
Yeah. But then they be the main ones talking about don't give these dudes wifey treatment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are you kidding me right now?
But give them several kids. But
Yeah,
just don't give them wifey treatment. Like what the
right. Yeah,
puppy
yeah.
treatment?
We can have little babies, but don't give him the wifey treatment. Don't treat him like he's your husband. Treat him just like how you just smashed him. That's it.
I never understood that. But shout out to Dane C for the $2 super chat. Salute to you. He says, salute Melly Mel and Killer Swag.
Salute
Salute.
Dane C, homie, man.
Salute to
Salute.
you. Thank you so much. And damn, it's crazy. That's the first super chat I've seen in a long time.
I know, right?
Mm. We never get cash apps, but
No, we never do. Like I said, it's only on certain occasions we get cash apps, but more often than not, is yeah. I'm like, come on now.
yeah, but salute to you, Dane. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. We appreciate you.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw a Happy Life. I saw her on there singing and basically talk about I'm a mother and all of this, man. I ain't got nothing too much to say because I don't really like following behind too much celebrity talk because they just all say stupid crap to me.
It's just retarded. And these are the role models for our kids because these are the celebrities. These are the people in the limelight. And this is what we get.
Hmm.
These are the people that our children, well, I don't have kids, but I'm saying in general, are looking up to.
Hmm.
It's like,
Unfortunately.
yeah, we will never get ourselves together as Black people if, you know, people don't change because this is not it. It's not it.
To keep it all the way a buck with you, and this may be a very unpopular opinion, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a wrap for the Black community, man.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm right there with you. because it's just getting worse as far as like media goes. Like every time you go on Instagram, you see nothing but Sukiana and Glorilla and people like that twerking, and it's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, and then what make it so crazy with that Sukiana chick? It's like you want to ruin this kid. What's that YK, whatever his name
But
is?
yeah,
That
I know what
dude.
you're talking about.
Yeah, basically was trying to me too the dude, but then when you be having shows, you be wanting your fans to come up stage and like kiss your booty and kiss your ass or whatever. It's like, or lick your ass or whatever. It's like, come on now.
Oh, you're right, Sexy Red Rashad. But Swag, you are absolutely right, and that's our third topic right there. Let's talk about Sukiana. Good looks for bringing her up,
Well,
because
there y'all go.
yeah, we want to talk about it because she was acting all like, oh my god, oh, like she was acting like she had
Hmm.
creeps when that guy did that. But that's her whole persona, her being a
Hmm.
thought and doing things like that. And then she twerk on a little boy, or she did something crazy like that,
Something like that, maybe.
sexual to a little boy. And I mean, it's okay for you to do that, but as soon as a guy come up to you and touch you or try to kiss you, it's a problem. Then you want to meet to him.
Hmm.
Makes no sense.
Almost took away that man's whole livelihood just because of basically indulging in what you say you indulge in. So it's like, come on now.
Yeah, like she's like one of the worst I've seen on social media. So she shouldn't have a problem with anything. You
Right. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to me how somebody like that could just be crying wolf and be like, oh, but this is just a persona. I'm like, but if you know that's not how you are, then why don't you just portray how you are, like literally, instead of just portraying this character? Like, I mean, because even though you're a celebrity now, you have a following on social media and you make songs or you make viral videos talking about what you would do to a man or how you would treat a man and do this, that, and the third. But then when a guy that's in your industry tries to kiss you, and it was just a kiss, like he had a little bit of
know,
tongue action in there, but it was still a kiss. But the fact of the matter is, you was about to ready to get this man canceled off of a kiss. And then when people brought it to your attention that, oh, this is how you get down, he was like, but this is just how I act. This is not how I am as a person. It's like, but that begs the question, who are you then?
no,
Because if this is not you, then who are you?
exactly. This is exactly who she is, because I never seen no other character besides the thought character that she has. And like I
Hmm.
said, she's a predator. Shout out to you, Demetrius Hagashiki. I don't know how to say her name, but yeah. Shout out to you. She is a predator, because what she did to that little boy was insane. I'm about to look it up right now. I know she did something predatory to him,
Hmm.
but she's definitely not innocent at all.
She twerked on a dog.
And on a dog too. Wow.
That's what Dane C said. Like Tasha K released a video of her twerking on a dog.
I'm so
That's nuts.
I'm about to
Yeah.
pull something up. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, culture. That's just like that old skit that Dave Chappelle used to have like a long time ago, talking about like, what people wearing certain type of uniforms that, a lot of people be thinking that that's who they are. Like when Dave Chappelle was wearing the police uniform and then somebody came up to him was like, hey, I need your assistance. This is a crime going on, blah, blah, blah. And then the dude was like, hey, just because I'm dressed like the police don't mean I am the police. You can't just assume that I am a cop. So you have to really know who you're talking to here. Yeah.
Hmm.
So if you're wearing the uniform, automatically people are going to think that's what you are.
That is insane. Yeah,
Hmm.
she never proved otherwise that she's not a thought.
Hmm.
But we're
You
gonna
got the. No, I was just gonna say Mel is absolutely right. She did that
Do
for clout.
anything for clout. Anything. Do anything for clout.
definitely did. They all these days they're all clout chasers.
Hmm.
All of
Yeah,
these women. None of them have
right.
class. All they have is sass. That's all they have. No
That's
class,
all they
just
got.
sass. Yeah, that's it.
No class, just sass and want to show off a lot of ass.
That's it. And they have fake bodies. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like no respect for this.
the BBL Renegades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But before you pull up what you got to pull up, if y'all are brand new to this show, if y'all are brand new to the Killing Them Sweetly experience, make sure y'all hit that like button so that the algorithm can continue to shine that spotlight on the both of us so that we can continue to provide y'all with some dope content. And then my homeboy Shannon Sharp has a message for you guys too.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button.
Yes, please do that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, hit the like button, and share. Very important, especially share.
Exactly. Exactamundo. And on top of that, I did manage to make me a backup channel. So if anything were to have happened, I do have it.
Yeah, you got it finally.
Yo,
That's
what
good.
the? Uh-huh. Okay, y'all. She about to play this video real quick. Let you know the routine because we ain't trying to get hit with nothing crazy.
We are not. So fair use, guys.
So fair, y'all see it on the screen. It is letting y'all know this is for fair use purposes only. So fair use.
Fair use. Okay, guys.
Just ate my ass, he wanna switch. Now I'm eating his ass. Eating his ass. Eating a nigga ass. Eating a nigga ass. We be eating niggas ass.
Oh wait, it's music playing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you to mute that.
Well, fair use. I stopped it. Sorry about that. We do not own copyright to any of this music that I just played just now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me mute it.
Yeah, just mute it up.
Turn it down. Can I turn it?
Well, if push come to shove, we just have to edit that part out and just make it no music whenever if anything was to happen. So
but let's see.
So we still got y'all. We still got y'all. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie
wow.
dog.
Poor dog.
Yeah.
Poor dog. Look at that. She twerks on a dog at Boosie's house. Poor dog. Look at how sad he looked. Wow.
Right.
I am so done. And this is the woman who was scared of a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
How she present herself with that big fake booty.
Right.
I
don't need Kill Them Sweet to get any more copyright. Hey man, hey, we good right now. So
yeah, we good. Got those copyright strikes taken away.
Yeah, man, got them taken care of. But get low. Yeah, I'll probably watch that video when I get off. I ain't about to give her any more no shot over here.
Yeah, no. Mel said, "Why would anybody want to kiss that?" I don't know, Mel. She's not attractive at all.
I mean, but Mel, you and me both came from similar backgrounds as far as being in the hood, so it'd be a lot of busted chicks that a lot of dudes wouldn't kiss, but some dudes would. So that ain't that surprising.
Mm-hmm. Somebody love her. Hey, listen, I was looking at her comments. I was in her comments underneath one of her posts, and it was guys going crazy for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they, all the stuff she talk about in her music, man, she got a lot of dudes like, man, I'm trying to see what's up, man. She talking all this crazy stuff. And I think she even did an interview. I can't remember who it was with. It may have been with Cam Newton or something. But she was talking about how she loved cooking for most dudes on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening or something. Yeah. Even dudes that ain't getting treated right by their women.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, she do seem like a home wrecker. Just how she act and everything. She be messing up happy homes.
Yeah, man. She don't be caring. She's just like getting pipe laid down on her any way she could get it, but she just don't want dudes to be kissing her in public.
Right. I call cap.
Oh boy. No, you didn't just say. No, you didn't just say that.
CAP.
CAP cap.
For real. But guys, so we talked about 3 different topics. So we're gonna pretty much open the chat now.
Yeah, we gonna hit y'all with the link real quick so that y'all can give y'all take on what we talked about. And hold on, there we go. Let me get this together. All right, boom. All right.
Yes.
The link has been dropped, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all want to give y'all takes on the stories that we covered in this show, y'all can give y'all 2 cents. But make sure y'all stay on topic. We ain't trying to veer off into nothing that we ain't discussed. And make sure you guys keep it clean.
Please keep it clean.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to have to keep playing this over and over.
Watch
again
your
for y'all.
profanity.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
And no yelling over each other, no talking over each other. I want everybody to respect everybody's opinion.
Don't do that.
Right. But look who we have first on the panel. Hey,
Somehow I knew he was gonna be the first one up here, but salute to Mel for coming up here.
Salute.
Salute. Salute.
Hey, Melly Mel. What's going on?
I'm out here chilling, man. Shoot. Thank God I bought that air conditioner for my room. So good.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wasn't gonna make it yesterday, man. Shoot.
It was too hot, right?
Man, sleeping like a sweaty slave, man. Shoot. I couldn't sleep that few days. That's how hot it was. Like, damn.
Oh my God.
Hey, man, you ain't gotta get a fancy one either, too, man. Man, shoot. Yo, they got one for like $150. Lower there. Shit. Get one. So y'all need those better ones.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Mel, I wanted you to come to the party that we had, but I didn't think you were gonna come.
I have internet access for the last couple of weeks. Late on my bills. So
Cause I couldn't reach out to you because I knew you was in New York, so I wanted you to come. It was a movie. Swag was there. And we had a good time. And even Blue was like, yo, what about Mel? Ain't he in New York? Mel, Bronzebird, but just couldn't get in touch with you.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
talking about outside of you. Oh, part. Oh, I thought you meant what, show party?
No, we had a party in Jersey, like a party outside for the 4th.
Okay.
Right. And Blue was like, yo, what about Mel? Ain't from New York. Let's invite him. But we couldn't get in touch with you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what's your take on the situation?
Which one you want me to go first? I'm gonna talk about. I ain't gonna talk about Sukiana. I'll talk about her too. So, man, she weird too. Yeah. Let's start with the Adam 22 situation. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, bet.
They number one, they are part of a lifestyle. They part of a lifestyle relationship in a way. It's not really a shocker to me that way. Maybe it might seem like a shocker because he's speaking of this online, but technically there are hundreds of adult actors and actresses that are in relationships that are married to each other. Yes, some cases that the female will probably decide not to do other scenes with other dudes once they settle down with their fellow male co-star. But in most cases, those don't work out either too in the long run. So everything. So when it comes to certain relationships and everything, you gotta know what type of partner you're getting with and what type of lifestyle you want also too for yourself. So in this case with Adam and everything, he probably well he said himself they had a discussion about it because in reality, they are dudes and yes, mostly white men want to see women with the BBC and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And technically, they're not gonna keep enjoying, seeing this woman with the same dude all the time, even if that's a boyfriend or not, and everything. I mean, she wants to further her career. She's going to have to work with other male partners in the industry. Yeah, so and unfortunately, unfortunately, it is what it is when it's going about the money in that part. So she's going through. So that's disgusting. He has to try to open up with, and he said himself, like, she see me smash other women also too. So it's like, like I said, I mean, when you're in an open relationship, it's not a one way street thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you think your woman's gonna be okay with you smash other girls and you want your woman to smash other girls all the time, unless she agrees to, no, it's gonna be a time she's gonna want to explore also too. And that's the whole point of when they gonna bring that up and stuff. Like, so my thing is, like, if you open that door and want to be in an open relationship, from that part of the open relationship part, then you need to be open to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stop, let go of your fears. Period. Most dudes are afraid to lose the woman what they had and everything. And technically, if you want to go in an open relationship, I heard a story of this dude online talking about, okay, he wants to be open with smash in a relationship, but he wants to set so many rules for the chick, and it don't work out that way, like that. Period. You need to go out all in. So or don't do it at all.
But
And
Mel,
like I said, he's in a relationship with an adult actress. Well, he's an adult actress or actor also too, and
mm,
stuff. So so, and I do believe this is our first BBC, because the reality is also too, like I said earlier, and I heard the interview too. She was in pain for the last 3 days after they did the scene.
crazy.
When woman that's used to, I mean, yeah, they still would feel pain, but she would be immune to it. She spoke it as this is her first time. So
Mm,
this is her first, not even BBC period. This is a BC period and stuff. She's used to her man size, but
yeah.
someone bigger than her man size, and for a fact, Melanie, and some of the women in the chat, there's a video of this white lady who actually broke down and explained about the myth of women wanting someone with a 12-inch and all that stuff. And technically, that you ain't gonna get 12 inches out of me. And in reality, like reality, you hold the 12-inch ruler. You hold a ruler so big that this 12-inch ruler is
Mm.
it's technically like how big is a 12-inch ruler is.
Yeah,
Chicks,
it's
you talking
big.
about 12 inches? You want that inside of you
Heck
for
no.
real? Like, yeah, exactly. So the reality of she broke it down, and I was like, I commend her for that. It's like she broke it down, like, yo, you think she was like, you only gonna get technically three 4 to 5 inches in there. That's just perfect. Any more might be a stretch, but after that, when you reach up to 8 or more, oh yeah, you going crazy. And some of these don't start saying themselves. After a while, they start feeling numb and stuff, but they have to keep doing it. And like I said, most of the orgasms you see on the film and everything is part fake, part real, mostly fake or part real, depending on the partner. Because not every partner they be on that scene doing the scene with have a high chemistry with. So I
Mm,
guess in this case, they haven't had to talk, so she could see how she is, how she feels them and everything. Because you're going through sex scenes like that, you got to be very comfortable about your partner. And your partner that you work with, you got to know how your body is, and vice versa.
right.
But you being directed to do a certain way, like it's not what you see in the final film on TV and everything. Those money shots and everything. It's hard for a dude to even do money shots like that because they do that on timing. They do a lot of editing and all that stuff and all that pressure. So like, and with girls being penetrated like that so hard, yeah, most of them will feel pain after a while, and they have to do it because they signed a contract.
Right. Well, could you be in an open relationship, or could you even mess with a corn star?
I dealt with a porn star before.
So you
So,
dealt with a corn star like in a serious relationship?
nah,
Corn
nah,
star, corn star.
Corn star with a C. We saying corn star. So you have, and you were serious with her?
nah.
Yeah, of course.
'Cause I,
See,
I, yeah, of course.
you
But
wasn't.
if I was want to be in a relationship, then I would go in myself because the reality is, oh, this is my lifestyle I want to be in. I have to be real also too. I can't expect her to be like, you know what, I want her to just smash other women. It ain't gonna work out like that way. So if I want to open that Pandora's box, then I might as well be all in and stuff. So
Right.
I've been to the parties, but I was a single man in the parties. It's a difference and stuff. So but being in an actual relationship, an open relationship and stuff, I would say at least 5% yes, 95% no and stuff.
Yeah,
Depends on my
especially if
mood
you
and
have a
passion.
kid, Mel. Like Mel, if you had a kid with somebody, you wouldn't want them
That don't really
smashing
mean
up.
nothing because I got those couples I went to and see that I hooked up with are parents also too. They do not get their kids involved. They're totally separate. So there's a lot of misconception about people in that lifestyle, and they want to bring up all these kids. Like I said, most adult industry actresses are married to each other, and they have kids and families also too. And they don't even know until they actual proper age and stuff. When they get like over 17 and everything, then they'll let the kids know and everything. The mom and dad's in adult lifestyle, blah blah, industry and everything. I mean, they of age, they're proper of age. So it's like, and depending on the lifestyle that they provided for them, I mean, I can't speak 100% for sure how that kid gonna react, but I've seen some pictures online, when they, adult actors, actresses, when they provide certain lifestyle for their kids, especially when they older, and it's like they're not even complaining either too. Some of them, especially the daughters, some of the daughters wind up looking just as hot as the moms and stuff. I don't know if you heard this adult actress named Kiara Mia, but
I never
if you look
heard
her up
of
and see her daughter also too, they both just as hot right now, like crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's what goes on in that industry and stuff. So I don't really have no pushback for Adam about it anyway. Too, like I said, now he's opened up to be free and not have no boundaries. Because you know what, if you're afraid to lose something, don't get into it. And you know what, that's going to pull into with the Keke Palmer situation now. I don't blame Keke Palmer for being who she is, because this is who she always have been. I blame the boyfriend, because not the fact that he went online was goofy, because you knew who you was dealing with. I say this all the time, like, yo, this is not her fault. This is on him. This is his own fault. You knew the type of woman you're dealing with, and you did not even made it well known before she left that this is what you were feeling comfortable with. Like, you with a celebrity woman that's technically now in tune with her attractiveness, her body, and everything and stuff. We seen Keke Palmer when she was that child from what's that Medea movie?
Oh, the spelling bee one.
Nah, before that.
Oh,
Now that was the Medea movie, but I know you're talking about. Yeah, Medea's Family Reunion and
right.
stuff.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
We saw she blossomed in between that. I see some video when she got older, and then we all grew up well. We around the same age, so we saw she blossomed and everything to a comfortable self. How free spirit and wild she's out there, and she's in the celebrity lifestyle. So that's how these celebrities act like. So you expect her, who is worth $7.5 million, over this lawyer who's worth 500, or some say up to $1 million and everything, to just change for you? I mean, if you didn't have a strong influence over her anyway before you even had that child, what makes you think you're going to have a strong influence on her now and stuff? I mean, he was in a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. I remember you said it yourself, Melanie, about why did he go with her and stuff. Did you see that episode? I know everybody's bringing that up compared to the episode of the Boondocks with Usher.
Yeah.
That was based on Carl Jones' actual situation. The guy who wrote that show. That was actually,
Man, I posted something about that on my Instagram just last night, man.
that actually happened to him. And it was like when he told the story to the writers, he was like, "Yo, we turned this into an episode."
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I posted that scene where Riley was talking to Tommy. He was like, "Yo, I can see if you lost your girl to T.I. because hey, that's T.I. But Usher, nah, man, you better check that hoe, Mr. DeBra."
And when Carl told that story, it was like, damn, they turned that to an episode. Like, watch it now. I was like, he was the butler that the server that did the voice. I was like, that wouldn't happen to me though. That was him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I posted that as a short. I got that as a short on my channel.
Yep, that's Carl Jones. Yeah, and that was based on his situation with his fiance when they ran into Usher.
Yep, because they was in a restaurant. And Usher was talking about he gonna tickle his wife, and he's like, "I'm gonna tickle you again." And then dude was like, "Sorry, man." Looked down at Todd and walked away like, "Well, let that shit happen to me though."
Yo.
Wow, I do remember that.
If you really paid attention to that episode or two, Tom did not have a strong masculine influence on his wife, period.
Nope.
That's why she acted the way she did toward Usher. It's the same reason with this boyfriend, with Keke's boyfriend is and everything. He doesn't have a strong masculine influence over her like that for her to do certain things like that. She went out and dressed the way she wanted to dress and everything. And If y'all feel like she was wrong for doing that, then she would have never did that if he had a strong masculine influence over her. He
True.
He does not. So this is on him. This is on his fault. It's like, yo, and then he went online
That's the part
thinking
that
like this, like a little babe, like a bitch.
that's the
No,
part
like,
that gets me, Mel. Like he should never have went online. He should definitely did it in private.
exactly.
Yeah.
You just made it twice as worse. That's why this is a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. If he decided to bring her along and if he acted like that, he put himself in more trouble. Either way, Keke will come out on top. He would still be more clownish. Anyway, he probably, you know what I'm saying? If he would have said nothing at all, then you had the dudes clowning him like they be doing with Russell Wilson and stuff like that. But the reality is, you know what type of woman you're getting with, and being that you still want to wife her up and have a kids with her, expect things like this to happen. And if it's going to get worse, that's on him. Period. If you want a conservative woman and everything, you deal with that type. He did not want a conservative woman. He dealt with Keke Palmer and stuff, who's out. We see how her body changed after the pregnancy, which I will say, yeah, it's kind of a little nice looking now. She look a little thick and curvous right there. But yo, when women come and comfortable with their body like that and be more and more free spirit, things like this is going to happen and stuff. Now you got Russell Simmons' daughter Aoki, the boy brat, taking up for Keke and stuff. So yeah, so it is what it is. Like I said, be aware of who you want to be with and get with and stuff. As soon as you get with that person, and everything, you got to take those losses and stuff. That's what I'm saying towards the men and stuff.
Agreed. Well, who came next? Oh, you weren't done now? You were done?
No, I'm finished.
Okay. I think
I
Hustler.
mean, Huskular was, but then he dropped off, and then after it was Game Changer. But then it was Demetrius. I know Demetrius came after Mel, so we can go with Demetrius, then we go with Game Changer, and then we go with Huskular Muscular.
Well, Hustler, didn't he come before All right, whatever. Okay.
I'm just saying because he dropped off for a minute. If he would have stayed on, I would have said, okay, yeah, he could have went on before Game Changer. But since he dropped off for that time, you know.
All right. Well, let's go with Demetrius then.
Hello?
What's going on, man?
Yeah. Long time no speak.
I know, right?
So with the whole Adam 22 situation, what you have to understand is it requires a certain type of person that most people are not. Okay, what I mean by that is the reason why I say the whole open relationship thing is a pointless situation. It's just a glorified friends with benefits. Is because that's exactly what it is. And anybody who trying to convince themselves that it's not that is not looking at it from a certain lens, because for most people it's not an ideal situation. It's not, they can't even wrap their head around the concept. I know, what was that dude's name? Destiny's in an open relationship, right? But he doesn't encourage it because he knows most people ain't going for that. Most people can't even begin to wrap their head around the concept. And most people who are in open relationships can't even handle being in open relationships because most of those people are new and they try it and they end up basically betraying the other person's trust in some way, shape, or form. Like, I think it was Killa who said this. He was trying to put all these like stipulations on her and everything. You think she's gonna keep all those like stay within those rules when she's in the heat of the moment, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I definitely remember
nine times out of 10, it's not gonna happen. Now with the Keke Palmer situation, Mel, I hear what you're saying, but that doesn't make her any less wrong. All right. Yes, he is wrong for choosing her, but at the end of the day, you know, if she agreed to be in a relationship with him, in a certain type of relationship with him, then listen, it's on both of them to uphold their part of the agreement, and clearly she did not. I do agree with you though that he shouldn't have chose a person like her though. But anyways, with the Sukihana situation, that's what I really wanted to get to.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
that woman is a predator. Yes, yes, she's a woman, yes, and I know like sexual harassment and assault happens to women and everything, but she a predator at the end of the day. If it was anybody other than Sukihana, I would have felt bad for her, but because it's Sukihana, I don't.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to look at her history. She's a wild person who does wild things, says wild things, and
Mhm.
then when people start feeling entitled to you, entitled to your presence, entitled to your sexual favors and all that, then you get upset. But that's how you portrayed yourself.
Right.
Did you ask the little boy if you could twerk on him? Like a kid could give consent. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was just disgusting. The kid and the dog, I can't get with that.
Exactly.
She should have got charges pressed on her because it's disgusting.
Yeah, she should be in jail. I agree with you. But
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, thanks for that. I like that take.
Good takes, man. I loved it.
Definitely. Well, let's go with Game Changer. Hey, Game Changer.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
What's going
good.
on, homie?
What's going on?
Nothing much, nothing much. Yeah, so real quick about the Usher, Keke Palmer situation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't really like right before I hopped on. I did some research and I just watched what happened on TMZ. TMZ really had a desire, and really most of society had a desire to shame the dude. And it does seem as though anytime any man attempts to take any authority in his relationship, he's shamed for it. He
Mhm.
shouldn't, he shouldn't tell her what to do. And if he does attempt to tell her what to do, he's doing it wrong. He's not masculine enough. This is how you should have did it. This is how I would have did it because I'm the real man and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. I mean, all of this is just really designed to assure that men do not have any control in the relationship, and that's because society wants Keke Palmer to be that way. It's actually because of societal pressure that she is that way. That she is seeking attention the way she is. I mean,
Mhm.
because let's face it, she's not an A-list actress. She is an actress that wishes to be on the A-list, and she's somebody who's been acting for quite some time. And apparently, between her, Janelle Monáe, and Tracy Ellis Ross, and so many others, women are starting to do what they can to get attention. You got Jill Scott in the ridiculous national anthem thing. Like, women are becoming more desperate for attention so they can have their viral moment and hopefully get into some movie, get in somewhere,
Mm.
get into the entertainment business somewhere, because it doesn't seem like it's about, it seems like it's about followership now.
Right.
Like the type of movies and stuff, music, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that these people do, it's not. They're never going. Keke Palmer is not going to play like Storm on the next X-Men movie or something like that. She's not. She's not built for those type of roles. She's
No.
built for like the Netflix, maybe an Amazon or a Lifetime original movie type deal. Which a lot of people want, and people generally don't watch unless there's a reason to watch it for that actress. And she's trying to give them a reason. She's trying to create controversy.
Right. I can see that. But GC, let me ask you this. Do you think he should have handled it differently, even though we all know that Keke was wrong? Like that was dead wrong. Not to the thing she should have did was bring her boyfriend along with her to the concert. That would have been okay. But since she left them home, that was wrong. So do you think he should have pulled her to the side in public and said, hey, I mean, I'm sorry, in private, like, hey, listen, that was wrong what you did? He shouldn't have blasted it publicly on social
Well,
media.
well, no, I don't really. I mean, he handled it how he wanted to handle it. That's his relationship, and that's how he chose to, discipline the person he's in a relationship with. So I'm not going to fault him. Would I have done something different? Perhaps, but
Right.
you know, that's what he chose to do. I mean, her intention was to publicly embarrass him. And, you know, so if he felt that what, you know, publicly embarrassing her was apropos, then what's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but now he have people, like a whole bunch of women coming at him and men coming at him, even though he did nothing wrong, because I think we all agree with what he was saying. But the fact that he did it publicly, he gave everybody the power to just come at him.
I don't think he cares. I mean, I don't
right.
know the guy.
That's the thing, Melody. Melody. He gave them the ammunition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were going to attack regardless. So, I mean, they were going to attack like, oh, and he didn't say nothing. You know, I mean, think about it. Will Smith didn't publicly retaliate about their entanglement, and people still talk crap. So, like, no matter what, people are going to say something. Russell Simmons didn't, or yeah, isn't it Russell Simmons, who's married to Sierra? Yeah. So, you know,
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Thank you. Russell Wilson didn't say anything, you know, and people just assumed that was, you know, that he was agreeing with it. You know, they took that as a cosign. So it's really a lose-lose endeavor. And that's because society is looking to shame and fault the man.
Right.
So, you know, if he said something publicly, you know, it's like, oh, you know, you loud like a bitch. And if he don't say anything publicly, you know, then, oh, dang, he just let his girl do that. So, you know, and he's okay with it. So it's really a lose-lose. And yeah, people need to, you know, not be so quick to go after the dude, because society's starting to take advantage of that.
That's true, GC. Love that take on it. So who is next? Hustler.
Muscular or muscular, you up, my guy?
What's your take on this?
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
What's good?
Okay, before I speak on the topic, let me just say, well, as you saw in the chat, I just turned 39 yesterday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, homie.
Thank you. 39, looking fine. Now I'm out here enjoying this sunshine.
There you go. Love it.
Yeah. Second, I want to give a shout out, and I'm thankful y'all didn't send me off this time, but shout out to Kill 'Em Sweet, bringing the heat, looking so fly in the YouTube streets.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for not sending me off. What's up, Game Changer?
My bad. What's going on, Swag?
Oh, that was me, actually.
What's up? What's up, man? But that was Hustler Muscular, but salute to you, GC.
Oh, my bad. What's going on, you know?
Yeah, now as this topic goes, that Adam 22 situation, I'm thinking like, wow, ain't the first time I've seen this stuff, because I know some adult actresses who are currently in relationships. I'm pretty sure they have to endure the same kind of stuff. Their husbands are okay with them getting piped down by other men, even if it's just for show. So yes, I've heard stories about this kind of stuff happening, but I think Adam 22 is going too far. He's deliberately okay with this. He knows what she's doing, and I don't know. People are calling him a cuck because he's married to a woman, and he's basically allowing her to have sexual interactions with other men. Oh, no. That's beta man. What was that?
That was just me saying that he was a beta male. Go ahead, go.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the best way to sum it up. I mean, as far as the whole open relationships thing go, I think I had nothing against open relationships or friends of benefits or whatever, because I've been in those kind of situations myself. I've done them before, so I know how they more or less operate. But I think that needs to be discussed up front. You're going to get involved with someone that's into that kind of stuff. You know, you can't take these kind of women seriously. Same thing with the men. If the men are into that kind of stuff, you can't take them seriously. So some kind of agreement needs to be made so you don't end up violating any kind of traditional values, you know? Don't say this is your husband and that's your wife, but look what the hell y'all doing for a living. you're basically violating the traditional values of a marriage. So do what you want, but do what you want outside of a marriage. That way you don't violate the sacredness of said marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as Killer mentioned how we can't tell women what to do, yeah, I agree. Because as far as Keke Palmer wearing that old stupid outfit that she wore at the concert, I don't blame her boyfriend for getting upset, but I'm not happy with the way he handled it. You know, he went on social media and started blasting his business where he could just kept that ish to himself. So I think he handled it in the wrong way. I think his heart was in the right place for being upset, but he handled it incorrectly, you know. And I guess you could say Keke and this guy are both in the wrong. And I say both because Keke had no business walking around with that outfit on by her damn self, knowing her boyfriend is at home taking care of their child. Because like Killer said, you're going to let your girl wear a sexy outfit. You better be right there by her side, though.
You better
that way people will know, okay, that's your woman. Because believe me, I see this kind of ish every summer. I see lots of girls with they sexy clothes on, but they got a man by their side. So I'm like, okay, so I guess she wearing that just for this guy. Or maybe he bought that for her. I don't know. But to let your girl go out wearing sexy clothes by her damn self, that's a problem. And I don't mind females wearing sexy clothes as long as there's nothing provocative. If I can see your ass cheeks or your cleavage, that's a problem.
No, even if it's let me say this, because I was saying that, hey, listen, because I was in that position. Mine used to buy my clothes, booty cheeks out, cleavage out, everything. Yes,
what?
That was me. That's why I had that take on it. That's why I said, hey, the only way she should go out looking like that if her man's right next to her, because me and my man, we used to go to Miami. I used to be half naked, but he allowed that. He bought the clothes for me. Like, here, babe, I got some clothes for you for vacation. He knew I had the body, nice body, flat stomach. He's proud of his girl. He wanted to be like, hey, damn, your girl look good. And that's what they used to do. So if the man is okay with that, fine. Do it with your man. Whatever makes him happy. If me walking around in Miami half naked make you happy, I'm going to do whatever you want me to do. But don't go out to a concert where it's going to be mad dudes, usher, all up in Usher's face, booty cheeks out, and your man is at home waiting for you. That's a no-no. You don't do that. The only way you can do that is if your man is right beside you. Like, seriously.
Okay, I understand that. And with all due respect to your ex-boyfriend, does he have some sort of a death wish when he did that? Because my pushback to that is this: if your boyfriend buys you sexy clothes and y'all together, you wearing them clothes, it's like he's in danger, because some thirsty ass dude gonna look at that and be like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" That's gonna trigger him, and then something gonna go down.
No,
you already know where that's gonna go. I've heard the stories. I've seen happen to one of my homeboys who went through something like that. Some dude tried to get in his face over what his girl was wearing, so that's the biggest pushback.
Listen, when you in Miami where everybody's naked, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. It depends on where you're going. If we going to Miami to the beach and we walking around and all the other girls is bad walking around like that, and your man wants you to look like that on his arm, do it. If my man told me to throw on a sweat outfit, he don't want me to look like that. I'm gonna do whatever he want me to do. That's what I'm saying. The only way it's okay to dress like that is if your man approves of it and he's right there with you. Because if he's not with you, then you have no right to dress like that. So it's all right. Like, it depends on the like where you at. If you in a club, same thing. You in a club and he wants you want to dress like that, dress like that. If you at the beach, dress like that. But if you just walking like to an event or out to dinner and you're dressed like that, that's a different story. You don't agree, H&M?
I kind of agree with what you're saying, but and I'm kind of glad you feel that way, because you said your man didn't like you wearing certain clothes, you're not gonna wear it. Now that's something I can respect. Like Killer said earlier in the stream, we live in a world where you can't tell women anything. They want to do whatever they want to do, dress how they want to dress, and any man that has a problem with that is just insecure, jealous, or just hating. When really it's a matter of morality. You shouldn't be walking around looking like that, and you damn sure shouldn't be out here thirst trapping for other men. So it's a moral thing. That's my only pushback on that. It's more about morality, not so much about you getting the attention of other men. Because let's face it, when you're a beautifully attractive woman, you're gonna get attention from men no matter what you wear. I know females that can make polka outfits look sexy. I know females that can make I don't know,
sweatpants and a t-shirt. Sweatpants and a t-shirt.
What now?
Sweatpants and a t-shirt. They can make that look.
Yes. I know a chick right now that be going to the gym in a sweatshirt with a tank top on. She still looks sexy. She ain't showing much, but she still look good in it because you can make anything look sexy, depending on how you rock it. So it ain't even about that. It's about the morality behind it. Because me personally, if you're hanging around with me, I need you to dress sexy, but at the same time, don't be showing too much skin. Because if somebody look at you the wrong way, the next thing you're gonna see is probably my fist in his feet upside his head, and I don't want that to happen. I'm not getting myself hurt because of you. You're not gonna get me put in jail because of you, sweet Melody. I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not going to heaven or to underworld because of you. Put it like that.
But you know what I mean. If you're secure with your, like, if you good in your spot, like, I know she not going nowhere. You know, this is my lady. I want her to look good, in Miami at the beach because everybody else is wearing a thong. So she gonna, like, it's not like, oh, men are just gonna be on me because there's millions of women around. You get what I'm saying? That's the appropriate place to wear that. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a time and a place for everything. And I don't think her being up in Usher's face with men and her husband is at home or her boyfriend is at home was the appropriate place. Now, if she was in Miami with her man, then hey, walk around half naked. If he approves of that, okay. I probably sound crazy to y'all. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm pushing back a little bit on that also too, Melanie.
Go ahead, Melanie, and I'll chime in.
Go ahead, push back. I love it. This is
my part. It doesn't really matter where you go. I mean, men's gonna try to holler at you no matter what, where you at, where you going, whatever. Some dudes will do it right in front of your man and stuff. And that's the whole point. Yeah, so you going to Miami thinking that's the appropriate place to do it, shish, you still gonna get hollered at no matter what and stuff.
No,
some dudes will do it in front of your man's face and embarrass him, depending on what type of I would say reputation that dude had, whatever. Like shish, they do blatant so much and try to even bust your man up and pass him. Exactly.
But in my situation, because I've been in these situations, I was the girl that was half naked because my man bought me these outfits, and the guys would give him props like, yo, she look good. It's like, yo, no offense, you got that off. Like, they be giving them props like, yo, your girl's mad pretty. Like, I respect that. Like, they would give each other like respect. You know.
Well, let me put it this way. What type of man did he look like?
Quick.
How did your man look like? Did he look like the typical muscular dude that nobody wouldn't even bother to draw the line that way with the disrespect your man that way? Because if he looked the same way, also too, of course they're gonna give him props. But if you look like a Steve Urkel type and everything, and with a hot mama like yourself, what you feel like and everything, yeah, they're gonna try to holler at you and everything, like, you know, because it's like, yo, I could do better and everything, like, you know, they won't have that respect. Men think like that also too and stuff, but they feel like some girls shouldn't be with certain dudes.
No, I mean, this guy.
Okay, let me say this real quick. I don't mean to interrupt y'all.
Can I just? I'm so sorry.
Let Melody get her. Let Melody get her point out there. You go ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hustler, because I know this was your time, but I just want to respond to him. Yeah, Mel. So he have money. Put it like this: he's a what they will call in this space, high value money, chains. He look like money. He spends money. You know, so like, of course, guys would, you know, give him props or whatever. But it's women everywhere. Like, we in an environment where it's beautiful women better than me around. So I mean, like,
that does not mean they're not going to try at you. You probably be on the line with all the other beautiful women. It's just like, yo, it just up their numbers. If it didn't work on you, just go to the next. But they will try.
Nah, but if you with your man, they're not gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. They'll ask, "Oh, do your girl got any friends?" Or, you know, they would ask stuff like that. Or, you know,
I'm also saying this also too, depending on what type of man you had also too. Like I said, if your man look like a Steve Urkel type and everything, they will try. If you look like someone like, did he look like someone like Drake size or something like that with money?
No, he was more like of a Rick Ross.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they wouldn't try that because they know, like, him with a Rick Ross looking type and everything, he'll fight for his woman, you know, if you want to go that way. But if you look like a skinny, scrawny type of dude and everything, they going to, you know, that look like he's not even capable of handling himself, whatever, they're going to try it.
Exactly.
You
That
gotta
was
think
my
about
point.
men are savages by nature also too, and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just
And you
saying.
know what?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hustler.
No, that was my point. Well, Mel beat me to the pump. I was going to ask you, what was the physical stature of your man? Was he a 6 foot tall, muscular dude, or was he an average heighted dude with an average body type? Because, like Mel said, that can make all the bit of difference. Because if your man's like 6 feet tall with a muscular physique, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Ain't nobody gonna try that. But if you're like fat, like if you're like 5'9", 5'8" or something with an average physique, no, they're gonna try something. Because true story, I was in a situation like that. This woman was at a bar with some dude that looked like he wasn't skinny, but he was like average built, didn't have a lot of muscles. Height was about 5'5" or something like that. He about the same height as me. I'm 5'6.5", so he about an inch or two shorter than me, and he didn't have a lot of muscle on him. And this woman was, well, they both was chopping up with me or whatever while in the bar together, but she showed hella more interest in me than she did talking to this guy. Yeah, they came to the bar together, but she was all up in my face trying to get my attention while this guy went off to the bathroom or whatever, went off somewhere. So I see how that worked. She showed more interest in me because I guess I had the better built or whatever, but she didn't show more interest in that guy. So that can make all the bit of difference. And for the record, I'm 5'6.5", so I'm not gonna be out here trying to fight no dude taller, bigger than me or whatever. Because if it come down to that, I got to use deadly weapons of some sort. I don't want it to come down to that, okay? So you're not going to put me in no trouble like that. So that can make all the bit of difference. If he's a big guy, whatever. But if he's a smaller guy, you got to consider those aspects. That's all I'm saying.
Well, put it this way. He's up like the size of a bouncer in a nightclub. Real tall.
Exactly.
That's my freaking point.
You're making my point. More Melody. I mean, they ain't gonna try it with you. They ain't gonna give him props, yeah. But if he didn't look like a bouncer and everything, yeah, they're going to try it. I've seen it happen multiple times. And stuff. This is how men think. Like, this is let me put it this way. If men want to try to, you ever see the stories in New York how certain cab drivers just get harassed and everything, even beat up and all that stuff? Because they look like they're not, the victims look like they could be easily victimized and stuff. If you at least look like at least a percentage of an intimidating person not try that with, they're not going to try it with you. Same thing, especially when it comes to women. They ain't try that with you like that in front of your man at the time because he looked like someone that's intimidating. That's not to be played with.
So
but
you
if he
saying,
did,
go ahead. I'm sorry, Mel.
If he did look like someone that well, I'm gonna be scared of him and everything for real. Like, what? I'm gonna try it anyway. Like, yo, word, I could take his woman in front of him and everything. They're going to try it.
I get what you're saying. So if he was
I
like
get that too
strong,
because I was tempted. In my situation, you're damn right I was tempted. I mean, I can't even put the blame on me because she showed more interest in me than she did with this guy that she was with. So I tried to be as respectful as I can. Now, what happened at the end? Nothing. I mean, I said my goodbyes to old girl and the guy that she was with after a 25-minute conversation with the both of them, and then her trying to get off in my face. I didn't want to step in on his territory if that was his territory. So I've been in situations like that.
Yeah, that's another key point where I try to tell certain dudes how to handle it with certain women. If your woman responds some way to another guy coming out and everything, you need to either learn to let her go and move on and everything. Let her handle that situation when a guy steps to her. If she tells her, no, I'm not interested in everything, everything, yeah, she handle it. If he keeps coming at her, then you got to handle it. But you want to pre-handle, she coming up to her and everything, and you just jumping and getting mad over something like that. No, because at the end of the day and everything, when it comes to woman's sexual nature, it's either she going to be with you or be with the other guy. So the reaction sets you highly attractive.
And it's funny you mention that because I've been in that kind of situation. I'm trying to holler at a female, and then some dude like, no, she don't want to talk to you. I'm like, bruh, can she speak for her goddamn self? Sheesh.
Exactly.
Almost got into it with somebody over some stupid stuff like that, but thankfully the woman had the common decency to defuse the situation. But seriously, if you were a woman friend and she talking to another man, I would just stand there and just watch the situation and see what happened. If it gets too out of control, then I'm gonna say something. Because if we're just platonic friends, why the fuck should I kill you? Talk to? I'm sorry, excuse my language. Why should I kill you if you talk to other men? We're just friends. I don't want to marry you. I don't want to date you. We're just friends. I don't care if you talk to other people, but give me that same respect. Let me talk to other broads. So that's the best way to handle that. Watch the situation first and see if it gets too out of control, instead of just trying to play Mr. Bodyguard or Mr. Protector or something with like you her freaking daddy and speak for her. That stuff does annoy me. I'm just saying.
I mean,
All right, Melody, you had something to say?
Huh?
Melody, you had something to say?
Yeah, I was saying, Keke said muscles can't buy you heart. Muscular. What do you guys say about that?
I didn't say they could. I never said
You know
muscles
that,
can
but
buy a
he still
person
has,
your heart.
still has the look. The point is the look, and of
The
course,
look.
you know, dudes will try to see
I
if you got
mean,
the heart.
that definitely plays a part, but it also plays with your aura too. Because sometimes you may not look like it on the surface, but sometimes if a motherfucker just, my bad, yo. Sometimes when a person looks at you and they just look into your eyes, even though you may not look like that type of person who could get down with it, a person could just know, like, I don't know about this dude. Like, I
And
might
that
have a
too.
problem with this. I might have a problem with this. He may not look. He may look like easy work, but he may look like he might give me a time. So I don't know. I got to be careful with this guy.
Right. Never judge a book by its cover. That's the lesson. You can't look
And
at
you know
somebody
what?
skinny and want to fight.
I've had people say the same things about me. They think I'm easy prey, but once I snap off and go into drill sergeant mode on your ass, now they know not to F with me. Now they know.
Right.
I'm gonna get post-traumatic stress dealing with you, killer. Damn.
Go ahead, Howie.
But yeah, I was told the same stuff. But when they see me at the gym getting them workouts in, they're like, I don't think I can mess with this guy. And believe me, I don't go out here starting no trouble, but I will finish the damn trouble if need be. I try to run away from danger. I try to run away from danger as much as possible. Be on some James Bond type stuff and just get away from the danger. But if I can't, I may have to. How does Ludacris say? Throw them bows. That we say back in the day. Throw them bows on them. Like in the words of Ludacris, throw them bows up when it come down to it.
That's it.
Drop balls on them. Where you throw them balls? Yeah.
I remember that, y'all. Yeah, but real quick, Hustler, because I seen your pictures. I seen you live on your channel, and you got muscles.
I never went live.
I saw your videos on your channel, and you have muscles. So do you?
Who got a TV on?
Yeah, because I can't.
I'm in my car, so that's not me.
Who got the TV playing in the background?
Everybody mute up. Yeah, I'm trying to see who it is. I can't catch it. Got it?
It was Mel.
You were saying, Melody?
No, I was saying because you look like the type of guy who might give somebody work because you got muscles. So why don't you, like, would you let your girlfriend or your wife dress a certain way with you while she's with you because you know you can protect her and yourself?
Yes.
Only when she's with you. Oh, yes.
I'm gonna say yes. I mean, like I said, she can dress sexy, but don't wear anything provocative or revealing. And I say that because that's a representation of me. Why should I go outside wearing some decently nasty dress clothes and you walking around with your booty and chest popped out looking too provocative? So dress sexy, but dress classy. Say what now?
Not even on a beach, like Miami on a beach.
As far as the beach go, okay, if we're on the beach together and you wearing a bikini, okay, I'm gonna go outside with no shirt on, wearing my military pants, military shorts. Make it even.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a time and place for everything. Like, okay, yeah, you're going
Well, at least you understand that aspect.
Yeah. But I'm saying if your man allows you, if he's buying your clothes and he wants you to look a certain way with him, I'm not gonna argue like I'm not wearing that. You know, I'm gonna wear it because he wants me to. Well, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, I went to the water park with this one chick about 10 years ago. She had on a bikini or whatever. And I didn't mind because we at the water park. Everybody looking like this.
Right.
And I went up in there wearing my shorts with my little workout shirts, which I took off to get in the pool. Everybody was dressing like that. So I didn't have a big deal in that scenario. So I guess it's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't think up in Usher's face with a whole bunch of men at a concert is the time and place for that without your man present.
But I will say this, though. You're not going to my family reunion or my high school reunion, wearing some overly provocative clothing. When it's time to meet the family, that's where you got to dress a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I want you to meet my mom, my uncle, or my family, whoever. That's something else you got to worry about too. How you gonna present yourself in front of this man's family members or elderly family members?
True. I would never like meeting somebody's family. I probably have some jeans and a button up on. Honestly, like that's the type of clothes I would wear, or like a cute blouse, But I'm not gonna wear no provocative. I wouldn't even wear short shorts meeting somebody's family.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear, because I've heard people say that if you're a man or a woman and you're wearing some clothes that you would never let your parents see you wearing, maybe you shouldn't wear that outfit at all. But to each his own, I guess.
Exactly. So pretty much, I think we all agree on the same, just different ways to say it, but we all agree. You do it. First of all, you like GC say, you do what I tell you to do. Like that's the type of attitude GC have when it comes to women. If he's with a woman, you do as I tell you. So she should have listened. She know that her man didn't want her to go to the Usher concert in those clothes or wherever. Was it an Usher concert or what was that?
It was an
It
Usher
was a
show in
concert.
Vegas. That's for a fact, because he got a residency in Vegas, so it was one of his shows.
Oh yeah, see, exactly. So your man wouldn't approve of that. So why do it? And I think
Well, that's the thing, Melanie. We live in a society that tells our women they can wear whatever they want and they can dress and act however they want. But and even at the expense of men and even at the expense of children. Because like I mentioned earlier, that's the mother of his child. You should have the more common decency to present yourself in a better manner than that. I think that's kind of what blew me. This is a supposedly committed woman, and look how she's acting. Seriously, whether I see it all the time, even at work, I see this kind of nonsense. I know women who are married, but they act like, but they want attention from me and my male coworkers. It's just nonsense.
But that's the problem, though. Some dudes choose certain females and have an expectation on them. I see it as a form of control. You cannot have a control over anybody like that and stuff like that. And if you have a certain expectation, you need to go after women that fits your expectations. He did not. He chose someone opposite of that. And just because she has kids, that doesn't mean she's gonna change her ways and everything. She's gonna stay those ways after she has the kid. I mean, there are some couples that don't mind a woman dressed like that, whatever, and everything, even they are parents or not, and stuff. So it's like he chose someone totally opposite, and he wants to have control, and that's over her like that, and it's not going to happen that way. You can't have control over a woman. You gotta love her enough to be free on their own, and you gotta have to make sure you have a strong masculine influence that she could choose on her own free will how to act when she's representing you or not. Either not, that's not going to happen. I mean, part of that also too is, like I said, she's sort of blossomed a little bit. Even after she had that kid, you saw how her body is. She makes way more money than he is, and stuff like that. So it's like, if there's the breakup and everything, the only thing she probably have to worry about is paying alimony to him because she's the bigger breadwinner and stuff.
Can people do that for real?
Yeah, but alimony protects the lower money maker and stuff. That's why in some cases, as we're seeing now, men get alimony from females that's making more money than they are and stuff. And before, men didn't even want to take alimony from women and everything due to the fact they feel like it's a masculine thing, whatever, blah blah blah. Like she have that and everything. But the reality is it protects the lower money maker. If you're making more, if your woman is making more money than you, and y'all divorced, the court's going to grant you the alimony because you're the lesser money maker. Now, if you agree to take it or not, that's on you. In most cases, the men has been not to decide not to take it and everything. They feel like I don't need her money and stuff like that. But things are changing now and stuff like that. That you can't even shame us dudes no more. It's like, you know what, you want equal feeling, so that's going to come also too when it comes to divorce. If you're the bigger breadwinner, you're going to pay for my lifestyle a little bit for a while and stuff.
Yeah, and I remember some months ago I saw a video of Mary J. Blige getting on her high horse about paying alimony to her ex-husband or something. Exactly. I guess she didn't like how that was going. Well, my thoughts on that was simple. Mary J. Blige, welcome to a man's world. Now you see what we men have to deal with when we go through divorces. So I can't say it's a matter of masculinity or femininity. It's a matter of how the legal system works. It's a legal matter, not a human characteristic matter.
Exactly. And you know, she feels want to be smart this time, then you know what? You have the new man that you're gonna choose in your life to marry, to sign a prenup and stuff. And see how he reacts. Because females want to get mad when dudes want to make women sign prenups, or do like that soccer player did when his wife divorced. That was the greatest thing.
I remember that story. Of course, the man. Here's the thing: he was smart enough to let his mother hold all his money in case some BS like that went down. So that's what happened. She got played big time. Thought she was going to get access to all his resources, but when she found out that everything was in dude's mama's name, oh boy, she felt salty.
Yep, I'm broke. I ain't got nothing. My mama got it all. Yep.
I remember that.
Yo, he's a natural hero, man. I'm mad, yo. If Dave Chappelle show was going right now, he put the Hall of Fame of male heroes. He'd be on that. You like that?
Yeah, it's really crazy out here.
You know what? I wanted to mention also too, real quick, and stuff, because I'm glad I was on a panel yesterday. I'm glad this dude said it also too. The idea of traditionalism. I hate to say this, but I'm glad he made a point, because I think we got this so confused way of what we feel like what's traditional it is, and we have to realize there's different forms of traditional out there, like different ways also too, cultures, religions, countries, and everything. So there's no one way. Traditionalism is not a monolith. Okay. So it's very different ways of traditionalism. We focus on thinking that it's one way all the way. No, it's actually multiple different ways, depending on how you view it, and also too, spirit.
What do you mean multiple?
Well, what's traditional to you might not be traditional to me, and stuff. Like you know what?
Wait, you're gonna have to explain that, bro. You're gonna have to explain that.
Well, let's put it as okay, what do you feel is traditional?
What do we feel is traditional? Simple. Man is head of the household. Woman is to help and support. Man takes care of the bills and does whatever is a king to him, and the woman does what's a king to her. The more soft and delicate tad. That's how a traditional household in the generally works.
Well, it's kind of been different now in other countries also too, and different cultures also too, that technically a woman, especially now, she could work also too and do 50-50, but that's their form of tradition. Other traditions is based on religious views, but not everybody's based in the religion and stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Man.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Like a traditional religious relationship that's one way.
That's one part of it, yeah.
And like an agnostic traditional relationship.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, there's different forms of tradition where people see what their point of view of a tradition is. No one way fit all traditional and everything. I mean, let's put it this way: you got some relationships where I guess we want to say it this way: mom and dad is alpha, but they still run a relationship that way, 50-50 type style and stuff. But that's they form a traditional and so to their point of view. Or let's say it this way: earlier, it was mentioned about the polyamory lifestyle and everything. Like I said, in other countries, that's their form of tradition also too. Some people do actually do polyamory and then form polygamy also too, as their traditional lifestyle also too. So
I kind of want to talk about that with you more, Mel, when you're done.
Yeah, and also too, we got the classes of traditionalism also too. That's, of course, when it comes to the form of money, when you coming from upper wealth and upper class and everything, when you marrying someone off to another family and everything, but even though that's like the example they had in Coming to America when Hakeem was arranged to be married to that chick, that was their tradition, but he broke tradition and went and chose his own wife. And so that was
okay. I see how that works, because
in some parts, he did do that.
in some parts of the world, sometimes the parents do choose mates for their kids to marry. For whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is a matter of opinion, but they do that in some parts of the world, you know.
Yeah, it's even like that in India because I got a friend at work that said the same thing about how his parents arranged a marriage for him, but they since broke it off because they just are not compatible. But yeah, he did tell me they do that over there in India.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think of it like this. When you consider the state that America is in, with men and women choosing their own mates, maybe there's some method to that madness, you know? Maybe if your mom and dad had chose a mate for you while you were still in middle school or high school, you wouldn't be scrambling trying to find somebody 20, throughout college or whatever, or throughout your younger days. It would take a lot. It would take a lot of pressure off of you. Same thing with those arranged marriages that they call arranged marriages or whatever they call them.
Here's the thing I see with that.
The thing about that is, what does that look like in a practical setting?
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to realize also too, if you're arranging your kids to marry someone else, you have to prepare that kid to be proper for that wife. And the same thing goes for that for the son. Same thing goes for the daughter. You got to prepare to be a wife, to be a husband to that son that she's arranged to be married. And in the practical sense and everything, in America, when there's no one form of traditions, multiple different cultures clashing with each other and mixed with each other. It ain't gonna work in American society like this and everything like that. Period. It works like that in other civilizations outside of American views, and even you might have one or two cases when they decide not to do it the other way. But yeah, just in the practical sense, I don't think it's gonna work that way too. I mean, you want to be arranged to be married to someone you're not physically attracted to or desire or don't turn you.
Pink unicorn. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
because that's how you get those situations of like couples like poisoning one another, or like having a girlfriend or boyfriend on the side.
Exactly.
And like the kids that they have can see that they don't like each other.
Yep.
And you know
comes
what?
with its own problems.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that's my biggest pushback to all this arranged marriages or finding a mate for someone. What if it's someone? What if she's not attracted to me and or I'm not attracted to her? What we gonna do then? Now, granted, the woman could just go out there and get herself a new boyfriend, get somebody on the side, just like y'all said. But as a man, I don't think I'm gonna be inclined to the same treatments. I gotta stay in the marriage, make it work, and if something ain't going right, it's all on me. After all, we live in a society that puts all the blame on men and excuses women for their bad behavior. So that can be kind of sticky right there. What if she want to deal with someone that she's actually attracted to instead of dealing with this man that she has no attraction to, and it's just there because, well, they want to build some sort of foundation. They want to build some sort of relationship. So they don't even consider the possibility of whether or not they're going to be attracted to each other. They just want them to get together, build a family, just for the sake of building a family. That's how they roll.
Yeah. I think we see a lot of now Elliot Rodgers type dudes out there online so much. Is he trying to shame a woman that, you know what? Hey, she's a free will doing what she wants to do with her body. That's her choice, and choose what part she want to choose. They try to shame her. The reality fact is you don't want to put in the work and make yourself attractable to the type of woman you're trying to shame. Because technically, if you was getting the success of the men she was sleeping with, you wouldn't be complaining. I don't period. Why I complain? Because I'm benefiting from it because I did the work. I found a strategy that's going to work, and you say, why would I shame this woman if I'm going to, if I'm benefiting out of it? Like, it's just.
Mm-hmm. Hey Mel, real quick. So you said a lot of women are into the polygamy with different husbands, right?
I didn't say a lot of women, but there are women that are engaging in it. It's not just men engaging in polyamory, but there's women also too. It's been like that for centuries also too. Yeah, like cultures.
So
polyandry. Alan Roger Curry talked about this a lot on the channel too. The polyamory. Yeah, there are women out there with multiple husbands and stuff also too. It's not an American thing also too. It's been like that in other countries. Go to Wikipedia, look up polyandry. Yeah, they give you the whole history over there too.
So who does she have the baby for? All of her husbands? She have a baby for each husband, or how does that work?
I don't even know like that part. Like whatever they agreed to, I guess, depending on how they agreed to handle that arrangement. She's in her mind, because I've seen this on videos. She feels like, they in a serious relationship, whoever actually put the seed in her, she feels like she has multiple dads. despite okay, let's see, me and Killer Swag and Hustle Muscle is married to you, but my seed got in you, pregnate you, you're gonna feel like all three of us is that your child's father.
Well,
That's
how
the
do I
mind,
know?
that's the mind frame of these women thinking those type of fluent lifestyle relationships. It's that free love and everything, like that hippie and stuff like that.
So that would make
How would
you.
I know? How would I
That,
know whose baby it is? I would have to get a paternity test.
Most likely, yeah, you probably would, but technically that wouldn't even matter because the lifestyle that you in, that's how you feel. That's what we all agree to, and that's the mind frame with these females are and these polyandry relationships and
Yeah,
stuff.
so basically he said that whoever knocks you up, all of them gonna take care of the baby. They just gonna be just the
Exactly,
actual father.
exactly. We all the fathers. That's how she felt. That's
Correction.
how they agreed to go. And that's how,
Uh,
matter of fact, you seen that video.
correction.
I remember you mentioned the video. Oh, I remember you mentioned the video of that black lady that had those multiple husbands on Instagram. I remember seeing that. You
Yeah,
see the mind frame not just from her, but the mind frame of the dudes also too. Like this free
yeah,
love, everything. Yeah, like we all
yeah.
one happy, loving family and stuff like that. Sharing our love and stuff like that. These are the mind frames of people that are in that open relationship lifestyle that technically, you know what, if that's how they want to run it properly, then no, that's on them. Yeah, like that's how technically supposed to grieve. Like you're not supposed not to have a hold on to someone. That's how
More
open
power
relationship
to him, man.
works. Like, yeah, that's how
Yeah.
most of them work out because they only focus on one part, and it's mostly just the sex. It's not
Hmm.
just about the sex
Hmm.
when you're not that lifestyle and stuff.
All right, what was you
So,
about to say, Huscular or Muscular?
yeah, I was gonna say this. So that would make Mel the biological father and me and Killer the stepfathers. I'm sorry, but I'm not signing on for that BS. No, I'm not trying to be no stepdaddy. No, if it ain't my child, I don't care. If it ain't my sperm, then I'm not concerned. Plain and simple.
No, I understand. You understand, but I'm just saying from the point of view of how they think in that lifestyle. That's just how they think. Like the shared free love. We all we all
Yeah,
we all we all the
yeah,
family.
Huscular. He was just giving an example. It's not something that's really gonna
Or the
happen.
sister wives type thing. Like the same thing.
Right.
I mean, it does happen. Believe me. I've heard the
I know
stories
it
about this
do.
kind
I
of mess
know it do.
happening.
But let's be real. All three of the people that he's mentioned would never partake in that. But he just giving examples.
Yeah, exactly. I know everybody took me. And I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, matter of fact, we should find that video now too. Yeah.
I think I saw that video. The woman talking about she got 3 husbands or 2 husbands
Yeah.
or something like that. I'm like, oh,
She
hell no.
she got one actual husband and 2 boyfriends. That's what that is.
Hold on, I'll find it.
In other words, she got a main husband and a side piece husband or a side dude husband, if you want to, there's a such term.
I wouldn't say it
Isn't
like
that
that
supposed to
because
be
they
like
all
a
live in one
TikTok or something?
household. It would make the dudes a concubine if it's just for sex, period, and they're not
Yeah,
living.
it is a concubine situation.
Yeah.
You also pay tribute to the house.
Yeah, so they all living together in one household. Yeah, so it's like
So low key, she kind
they
of
call
a pimp, right?
I'm in TLC. I seen a video. They call it the brother husband, just like the sister wife. They call him the brother husband.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yep.
Man, they
Yeah,
doing
but
too
wouldn't
much.
that make her the pimp though?
Nah, she would be a pimp if she was making money out of them.
That's
Nah,
what I
I
said.
won't
She
call
ain't
it no
getting
pimp.
financial then, yeah.
If they're paying for a place
If she was
for
like the madam,
her to stay, then
it's like she was the madam, and tell them to go, have sex with these females for money and bring it back to me. Oh man, yeah, but nah, it's not like that.
Lord
That'll
have
make her a
mercy.
pimp in that case.
Man, I found one video right here on the
Lord have
back.
mercy.
I think there's the lady you were talking about. I'm putting the back chat.
Yeah, man. Like I know Tyrese, he shared that on his Instagram story, that I seen it somewhere else too. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Matter of fact, Killer, was it one of the dudes had dreads and a
Yeah, he had glasses on too.
I found it. She went to pink the black lady. Yeah, it's in the back.
I think Melody done pulled it up too. Hold on, let me see. I hope it ain't on
What is
TLC
All
or
right, yeah,
nothing,
guys, I
man.
think I found it. So tell me which one it is.
Go up.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go up. Go up, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it in the back channel.
That's
I hope this ain't on no TLC network, man, because last time somebody played something from TLC network, that stream got shut down.